Yo! What the fuck is up, everyone? Chat, we are fucking back! What is up, Helltrick? What is up, everyone? Dom Geo, babe! What's up, second base? Why does yours cut off? What the fuck? I didn't touch it. Why does it hate us, babe? Why does it do that? I'm about to run a test on it. I'm so confused. When I run the test, it doesn't stop. But when you do it, it just auto stops now. And it cut off there, but it kind of always did. What is up, everyone? Disney fan. I hope you have a great time tonight at the show. What is up, Jared? Good to see you. I missed you too, bro. What is up, Trey? What's up, Shannon? Thank you so much, bro. Dom Geo. What is up, TK Dopey? What is up, man? How is everyone? I missed all of y'all. I missed all y'all, man. Yo, you're at freaking bingo. Have fun, Kaylee. I hope you win. What's up, PHX? What's up, big bruh? Yeet, man. What is going on, Earl? What is up, Stephanie? What is up, everyone? TKG, PHX up in here. Juan, thank you, Juan. What's up, man? I'm so happy to be back. Dom, I missed you guys too, man. Chat, we got a stacked SmackDown. Roman, Punk, and Seth are making an appearance tonight. Rumor is Punk will be kicking off the show. B-Fab versus Naomi. Braun Strowman, Jacob Fox, 2 #1 contendership, last man standing. MCMG versus DIY, #1 contendership for the tag titles. Rey Fenix makes his in-ring debut. Dude, what a fucking card. What is up, Ash Queen? Second base, JJ. What is up, guys? What's up, James? Yes, Manic Little Fox, I'm feeling so much better, man. I was down and out. Yes, 420 month. We are coming up on 420, baby. I'm letting this heat up a little bit. We got the puff, or not the puff code, the vape, the desktop vape. I haven't smoked. Yesterday was the first time I smoked in almost 2 weeks. So we are starting off slow with the vape to get back in the grind. I did. I replied to your picture, Disney fan. Yo, Woofin FPS. He says, I'm gassed for Rey Fenix debut tonight. I'm gassed for the storyline between him and Penta. I think that will happen going into the summer, is my guess, between Penta. JJ with the 5 gifted subs to fucking see. Yo, JJ, thank you so much for the 5 bomb. Holy shit. Thank you, JJ. I love you, homie. You're the GOAT. I don't care what you say. You're the GOAT. Yo, what's up, Sip God? Good to see you, man. Yo, but yeah, man, I'm so hyped for the possible Penta Phoenix story. And if I had to guess, I think it's going to be starting this summer, those two. Yo, let's fucking go, chat. I missed your sexy face, JJ. Miss all y'all here in the chat. Last 2 weeks was shitty. I was sick as a dog, man. So yeah, let's talk about Kevin Owens. We got a few things to talk about here. So the top one being Kevin Owens to miss WrestleMania. It was reported last night by PWN, by I think it was Cody Rhodes of PWN, that Kevin Owens is dealing with an undisclosed injury, but it was revealed today that that injury will require surgery and that Owens will have to miss WrestleMania. So I was talking with Sarah and B More and Alex a little bit ago about this. What do you guys think should happen with Randy Orton? Because I have no idea. We're 2 weeks away tomorrow. Tomorrow is 2 weeks from WrestleMania. So we're 15 days away right now. What the fuck do they do with Randy Orton? Because I could not think of anything to do within a 2 week period. Like, Sammy's a face, and he's been feuding KO prior to this, so it kind of be weird to put him against Randy. Like, Randy versus Melo, but why? That has nothing to do with the KO stuff. That would be so stupid. That would be so dumb. I don't think you should put Randy against anyone else. I think you sit him out. I don't think you throw him into a title match. Why? Just because he's Randy Orton? Why? You have 2 weeks to build that. That's terrible. I don't think putting him against a Mello or a Rusev or a Malachi or a Rey Fenix or putting him in the U.S. title match or putting him in, I don't think any of those make any sense with 2 weeks to go. Unless you could try to make it make sense, but if that was the case, why wasn't Bobby at WrestleMania 2 years ago when Bray got pulled 3 weeks before their match? You know what I mean? There's not enough time. There's not enough time to build anything of significant. I'm not saying put Randy and the Andre the Giant on SmackDown. I'm just saying I see why they did it. What do you mean unless Cody has a match? Cody's facing John Cena at WrestleMania. What the fuck would he face fucking Randy? That's so random. I'm doing great, Harrison. I'm feeling way better, bro. You got John Cena versus Randy Orton night 1. Why? That makes 0 sense. 0 sense. Just because Randy needs a match? That makes 0 sense. How do you forget Cena's facing Cody? That's the main match. That's literally what this whole WrestleMania has been built around. Yeah, I think nothing at this point makes sense. You're 2 weeks out. There's not enough time to build to anything else. You could throw him in a fucking IC title match just for shits and gigs, but it ain't gonna have any significance at that point. There's not enough time to build anything. Referee for the Cena Road match? That'd be fucking... Just keep him off the card at that point. That'd be fucking stupid. Like, I wouldn't hate him as a special guest referee. That just makes 0 sense. Oh, just because he's not doing anything. Ah, here he is. Da-da-da! You know, it doesn't make sense to me. Just nothing. I can't think of anything that would, in a 2-week period, make perfect sense to throw him into. Nothing. Not a special guest spot, not in a multi-man match, nothing. None of that makes sense to me. Yo, Kyle! What? It says, what is that alert? Just became a sponsor? What is that? Oh, it's a fucking membership alert. No, Kyle, thank you for the 2-month membership on YouTube. See? I've never seen that alert before. Kyle, I really appreciate that, dog. Randy's returning legend Tama Tonga. That would be funny, actually. Can Randy Orton get a mystery opponent? I mean, he could. You could do what you did with Seth, I guess. That honestly might make the most sense. Like, instead of having Alice, because they're teasing Alistair for 425, which is the SmackDown after Mania. So I guess one thing you could do, Moses, I always say your name wrong, is just Randy versus an unannounced guy and have it be a Malachi or Alistair or a Rusev or someone, you know what I mean? Just for the shits and gigs, I guess. I wouldn't hate that, but like, there's nothing, in my opinion, that you could build in 2 weeks for him. You know what I mean? Besides something like that really random, but it'd just be random regardless. JJ with another gifted sub to Jeremiah Iski. Thank you so much, JJ, too. See, what is up, head of the Bloodline? KO is injured, man. He's dealing with an injury that's going to require surgery and make him miss WrestleMania, bruh. So he's going to be out of his match with Randall Keith. So that's what we're actually discussing right now. I'm trying to see everyone's idea on what they think that Randy could do. Some people saying special guest ref for Cena. Some saying face Cena night 1. Some have been saying put him in the IC match. I think none of those make sense. I don't think any of those make sense. What if Miro shows up tonight and attacks Randy? I mean, you could, I guess. I'd be interesting, I guess. It'd just be so random at the same time. But you could do that. You can. Totally could. Drew versus Randy kind of makes sense, but if Drew fights Damian, yeah, well, I think that's going to obviously be him versus Damian after what happened last week with, or on Monday when he got, or no, last Friday when he got chokeslammed through the window. What is up, Kyle? Thank you so much for that freaking membership for 2 months, bro. I appreciate that. I'm glad to be back, bro. Whatever happens, I think Randy is fighting for the title at Backlash. I actually agree. I think he is going to fight for the title at Backlash, too. Because that is in St. Louis. Imagine if they do a repeat of John Cena versus The Miz and The Rock cost John Cena the match against Cody. God, I'd hate that. Randy Orton should really become the Apex Predator, start striking everyone just because he is truly a snake. That'd be cool. Yo, JJ with another gifted sub to Wicked Gino. JJ going in too. Sweet. He is injured, Daniel. That's exactly what we're talking about right now. Yo, TBH with the resub for 23 months too. Fucking sweet. Thank you so much, TBH. You guys are going crazy. You could be a host? I mean, I guess. That wouldn't be too bad. Honestly, if Kevin is out, then Randy should just be too. This rivalry is what we all wanted. That's what I'm thinking, Aaron. I actually have the same opinion. I think there's not enough time to build anything in 2 weeks. Because we're 2 weeks tomorrow. So I agree. I think that it's just keep them off and just wait and build something new. I don't know. Maybe they can come up with something in 2 weeks, but I honestly don't think anything could really make too much sense in 2 weeks that quickly. The WrestleMania card is stacked, I'm not going to lie. Apart from the Kevin Owens versus Randy, because Kevin's is supposedly injured and I was gassed for that match. I mean, it's stacked regardless, yeah. Yo, Neon Fairy, how are you doing? Yes, I'm feeling way better, Daniel. Thank you, bro. I'm so happy I'm feeling better. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like it's just, at least I think it's too hard to come up with something in 2 weeks for him to be meaningful for Mania. But who knows? Maybe you guys can have. I mean, I saw someone say, like, you know, that I kind of agreed with, that they said maybe just have someone attack him like a Rusev or Aleister Black or someone. That's not a bad idea. You'd have to really try to make it mean something so quickly. What is up, Not Anthony? I don't know if that's PG. I think it's going to be MG versus Pretty Deadly versus Los Garza versus Street Profits versus DIY Mania for the tech titles. I could see that. I could definitely see that happening. Can't wait for Rey Fenix. Yes, tonight we got Rey Fenix. All right, let's talk about some more news today. We got a few more things to talk about. Travis Scott has been the talk a lot lately about possibly working Mania, and it looks like he will be there. According to Wrestling Observer, Dave Meltzer said everyone presumes that he's going to be there in some form the day of the show. Obviously, his song is the theme song, but it is not confirmed to anyone either. Perhaps his appearance is just being kept a secret for now, but I'm not sure why, given everyone would expect him there to begin with anyways. So, yeah, Dave Meltzer is assuming he's going to be there just based off his theme song, her song Fiend being the theme, as well as him being part of that Elimination Chamber angle. So, looks like we will have Travis Scott at Mania in some shape or form. But unfortunate, more injury news out of AEW. We talked about some of these yesterday, but we're going to go over them now. Mark Davis and Jay White and Orange Cassidy are all going to be out for some time. Orange Cassidy has suffered a pectoral tear, which will keep him out for a very long time. Jay White, no specifics on his injury, but it will require surgery and will keep him out for an extended period of time. And Mark Davis, possible foot fracture that could keep him out to 8 weeks. And that's a bummer for Jay White, because he's just been marred with injury, I feel like, in AEW. Yo, Shadow Flare with the resub. Oh, no, a gifted sub to Wolf and FPS. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, Shadow Flare, too. Sweet! Hey, thank you so much for that. We got a hype train in the Twitch chat. Yo, thank you so much for that, Shadow Flare. I really appreciate you, dog. Enjoy your gifted sub, Wolf and FPS. But 3 major injuries to AEW superstars, man. Very unfortunate. OC will be out the longest. We're very unsure about Jay White, but Mark Davis seemingly only out for a few months. But damn, and he just came back from an injury. And the last bit of news, with the news of Rusev signing with the WWE, it looks like Lana has not re-signed with the WWE. Miro signed, but CJ did not sign, and she was not there with him at the WWE headquarters, thus according to Wrestling Observer Radio, as well as PW Insider says that he did spend the day at the WWE headquarters and she was not there with him. So it looks like Lana is not re-signed as of this moment to the WWE, and right now it is only Rusev that has re-signed with the company. Whoops, I don't know why I got a little laggy there. There we go. But that is all of the news that I got for the day, chat. Yeah, injuries are bad. 3 big injuries in AEW in like a week and a half. That's really bad. So is Aleister Black returning to SmackDown after Mania? Yes, that seems to be the plan. The video last Friday had the numbers 425, which is April 25th, which is the SmackDown after WrestleMania. And that was for the Aleister Black vignette last Friday. So yeah, it seems like that's when we will see him. What is up, JL Punk TV? How you doing, man? Yeah, fuck injuries, dude. I'm happy Rusev has resigned with the WWE. I can't wait to see him, right? It's going to be Rusev Day every day. Do we think we see the Wyatt 6 tonight? Man, John, I'd love to see them tonight, but I'm not that sure. JJ with another gifted sub. To Strong Seth. Strong Seth, enjoy your gifted sub. Gunther and Rusev is a must-have rival. Bro, that would be so fucking brutal. The fucking chops and the fucking everything. That'll be one of the stiffest matches. Dude, Rusev had some pretty hard-hitting matches in AEW, so I could imagine him and Gunther would be fucking flame. Yo, Chris Bay, as far as I know, he has a very long road ahead. We probably won't see him wrestle for years. He was paralyzed. When you're paralyzed and you slowly get your movement back, it's going to take a long time because your main goal is to walk normally and move normally and live normally. Your goal is not to become a wrestler. If you want to get all updates on Chris Bay, go watch his CVV interview. That's the best place to go get all the updates. Yeah, Rusev vs. Gunther would fuck, dude. I'm good, Giovanni. I'm feeling a lot better now. Who got paralyzed? Chris Bay. He got paralyzed in a match against the Hardy Boys in TNA. He was paralyzed from the neck down for about 24 hours. They did emergency surgery, which saved his fucking life. Happened about 3 months ago. You think after the Phoenix match, we've seen an interview and I could definitely see him telling his brother, I'll see you down the road? I don't think so. I don't think they'll have them interact until after Mania. I don't think we'll see any type of interaction with them. They're going to be kept separate for a long time until they finally cross paths. Which I think would be the smartest route to do, in my opinion. Will it be LA Knight versus Jacob or Braun? I think it's going to be Jacob. I think it's just going to be a singles match, and I think it's going to be Jacob versus LA Knight at WrestleMania, and I hope it stays that way. Yeah, it happened at the beginning of the year, I think. Beginning of the year or the end of last year. But yeah, they kept it quiet. They wouldn't say any... All that came out was, like, the people who were there live is that they stopped the match live, and he was, taken out on a stretcher and was rushed into emergency surgery. And then finally, Rob Van Dam was the first one to spill the beans that he was paralyzed. But the surgery had saved him. And then that's when everyone else, Chris Bay, started talking about it more after RVD spilled the beans. But I think they were cool with RVD spilling the beans because RVD lives like a block away from him. They like live really close. Do you think that they could do Jacob losing and crashing out and then attack Randy to write him off? That'd be stupid. That'd be so stupid. Just to write off Randy, that'd be the dumbest decision. That sounds like a Vince Russo move. I think that'd be dumb. I don't think you need to write off Randy at all. Just explain that KO's injured and leave it at that. What's up, Josh? What's your pick to win both the Owens Cup via the competitors within? I got it being for the men, Hangman, and then for the women, I'm not 100% sure. It's either going to be Athena or it might be Mercedes. I'm surprised. The biggest shock for me was that they put Mercedes and Athena on the same side. I thought they would be in the finals of the whole thing at Double or Nothing. So it's either going to be Jamie or Mercedes or Athena. I really don't know. Chat. Let's get lit. This should be ready. Yeah, Lucha Bros versus Usos would be great. What about Jamie? Someone asked me who I got winning the Owen on the women's side, and I said either Jamie, Athena, or Mercedes. I've never watched a WWE Speed match. That's a lie. The only WWE Speed match I've ever watched was that Japanese wrestler from Noah versus Ivar. I have zero interest in WWE Speed. I have zero interest in WWE Speed. I have zero interest in Evolve. I have zero interest in the ID matches. None of those interest me. Everybody. Cena's gonna get that 17th? Maybe. Maybe. Well, goodbye to you, King Jose. You have a good night, man. So weird to me that to watch SmackDown on cable and not Netflix after the last 3 weeks. Right? You rocking that Sean Pants? Yes, I am. TJP's a free agent. Could you see him return to WWE? No. Not at all. I think he burned his bridge there. He was not a pleasant person to work with according to all the things when he was in 205 Live and all that shit. He was very, very stuck up. Apparently, New Japan doesn't even want to use him in the heavyweight scene. That's why he didn't resign. They only wanted to keep him in that tag team and keep him in as a junior division, but he didn't want that. He wanted to be in the New Japan Cup and go up in the heavyweight division, but apparently New Japan said, nah, we don't think so. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of TJP. Good worker. Never really found him entertaining. Do we know what brand Rusev will be on? No. I think he should go to NXT. They're too bloated in the main roster right now. Like, they're not even using Melo that much. Fucking, what's his name? Apollo Crews, not really being used. Miz is barely being used. Karrion Kross is barely being used. Like, Andrade is barely being used. What's up, Annie? I think his best fit would be in NXT right now. They need the help in the men division. You think Paulo might be injured? That sucks. Imagine the reaction if they kicked off SmackDown with Rey Fenix. They're kicking it off with CM Punk because they're in Chicago. Cruz is injured? Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea. Wild take, but do we see a rehash of Jimmy Uso turning heel after Gunther attacked him on Monday? Why? Why would he turn heel after getting attacked by Gunther, though? Why would that Makes sense. Like, why would he do like, oh, I got to beat down by Gunther. I'm going to join him now and be a bad guy. I don't get that. But yeah, so Phoenix, if you want the rundown of the SmackDown card, the rundown is out in the Discord. Phoenix is early. Phoenix's match is very early in the show. It'll happen before you know it. And there's also the spoiler on who he's facing tonight is also in there as well. Is in my Discord under the rumor, speculation, and spoiler channel if you want to go check out the rundown of tonight's show. And here's the Discord button. I saw Apollo Crews' main roster debut in person. Damn, he's been on the main roster since Chapter 32. That's a long time. Do we see any returns at Mania or the Raw after Mania? I think we see probably Rusev and Malachi, the Raw and the SmackDown after Mania. Or Alistair, whatever. Because it felt similar to how the story was being built between Roman and Jay a couple years back. Yeah, but that made no sense then, too, and we all complained about it then. So why would they rehash something that we complained about 2 years later? I was literally watching WrestleMania videos last night on YouTube, and it like showed when Jimmy came back and turned on Jay, but that never made any sense because Jimmy turned first, and Jay was like, if you out, I'm out too, and he did the whole super kick shit, and then he came back a month later and he turned on Jay. It made no fucking sense then, and it still doesn't make sense today. They never gave us an answer for it. It was just like, yeah, deal with it, pal. They turned into Vince McMahon for that week. And why would they do that again? It made no sense then. Still doesn't make no sense today. You could even ask Alexander Rose. I was bitching about that last night. I was like, this never made any sense. Why Jimmy came back and attacked fucking Jay at SummerSlam. This made no sense at all. When he was the one who turned first on Roman. It made no sense. Thoughts on Swerve saying he knows that he deserved to have his house burned down by Hangman? We love to see a king finally grow and prosper and realize the things that he deserved. I loved that, dude. I was like a little giddy kid when he said that shit when him and Hangman were confronting each other on Wednesday. And he was all like, he's like, you deserve to have your house burned down. I know. And I was like, he's learning. I was so happy. Swerve and Hangman, future tag champs. I'm happy his stuff looks like Penta's. Oh, the gear for Phoenix. Yeah, they already are selling his mask and shirts on WWE Shop. Phoenix. So they already all in on that Phoenix train. Yep, she did, big bro, man. I really don't know why Javon's a part. I mean, I know why Javon's a part of it, but I feel like they're really missing the big money match in Oba versus Trick. Yeah, 2 weeks till Mania, baby. I'm doing good, Stephanie. Yeah, what's up, Jumpman Drew? Good to see you, chat. SmackDown starts in about 5 minutes, so we're going to take one more little puff here, and then we're going to go live on TikTok. Hi, sorry about that. Hi. My shit crashed. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, chat. I tried to go live on TikTok and my shit crashed. I'm delayed. What does that mean? What does that mean? Penis. Looks good on my end. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, just refresh. Okay, if there's like an audio delay, yeah, refresh. Sorry, I didn't know what he meant. Yeah, because on my phone I look good. So if the audio is desynced, just refresh the stream and you should be good now. Sorry about that, guys. My OBS was like, nah. And I was like, I like it. Hell yeah, man. So we got SmackDown starting off here in a few minutes. Whoops. Sorry about that. My whole fucking OBS crashed on me, chat. That's why we had to restart. On NXT during Dark State Attack, Javon got tossed high and landed directly on the mic. Nice. We had a new North American champion. Yeah, I was surprised Ricky Saints won on. I thought they were going to push that off until, like, wait until Stand and Deliver. I thought they would do, like, a triple threat between him and Shawn Spears and Paige is what I was kind of expecting. 1 second here. Yay. You haven't paid Netflix. I hate when I do that, babe. Or like you forget to move the money over to the right account. Cool. Just making sure we're still live on YouTube and we're good. When do you think that Darby Allin returns since his hike is on April 15th? Probably not until sometime in August. To scale, it's going to take him like a month and a half to scale. Probably longer, guys, to scales. I forget the name of the mountain, but it's not a thing that you do in like a month. It takes a long time. It's going to take him a few months. He's going to be basically out all year. You find it funny, though, that some fans get so petty about liking one wrestling company over another? Yeah, that's how it is. It's just how it is. It's always going to be that way, unfortunately. Does Swerve dethrone Moxley? Yes, but I think it's going to happen at Double or Nothing and not at Dynasty. What happened? Did it crash? Yep. Everyone acknowledge your tribal chief? Who? Who's that? Who's that? What is up, Mr. Wavy G? I'm glad to be back. The return of Josh, baby. We're back for SmackDown, OTC. What is up, Caniac, Pedo? How's everyone doing? Does everyone watch SmackDown? I live in the Americas, so I watch it on the USA Network. Ethan Page is going to be busy feuding with Ricky and challenging for the TNA title. Yeah, that's cool, man. I really don't care for TNA right now since they're pushing a very, very open racist in Tessa Blanchard. So I'm good on that company. Yo, I thanked Coffee, actually. I was thanking Dark Grim Reaper and then fucking Coffee with the sub. So if you guys didn't hear me, I'm sorry, but thank you guys. We were having a lot of technical difficulties. So I appreciate it, Dark Grim Reaper, and I appreciate it, Coffee. You just changed your username? Nice, man. Malachi posted a photo. Yeah, of his shorts. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't miss AEW on Wednesday night. I was watching all the wrestling for the last 2 weeks that I was dying in my bed. How you doing tonight? I'm glad you're back. I'm doing good, HBK Love. For SmackDown, I've had a bad week, my anxiety, but now I'm okay. Good. I'm glad you're doing better. What do you think the favor is? To be his manager. To corner him at WrestleMania. How many commercials, if you had to guess? We'll find out tonight, but if I had to guess, I'm going to go with 15. Ready for Rey Fenix debut? Me too, and I hope it's a great match and no injuries. No one shows the show. If you show this show on TikTok, you will get banned eventually, so it's not worth it. SmackDown back in the States? It is. In Chicago tonight. In Chicago way. Could fans be getting mad at when John Cena loses a match on a PLE? Oh, adults do too, actually. Did you say 17? Damn, I don't think that many. I think 15 is even reaching, honestly. I almost bought this. This was at Barnes & Noble's the other day on vinyl. I ended up getting Jar of Flies instead. This was a little bit more expensive. But if it's still there and I go back and have some extra money, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get that. Who doesn't want Unplugged by Nirvana on vinyl, bro? Oops, I'm on the West Coast channel. Ha! I'm stupid. I forgot to switch it back over to the East Coast channel. There we go. Sorry! Starting with Philip. There we go.
The question is, what
starts right now on USA Network. Or Netflix if you're international.
A venue where so much history has been made, and tonight it's where a rivalry among powerhouse big men will decide so much.
There we go. For some reason, my USA Network has a big black border on the video. I don't know why.
A week ago, Strowman was battling for the U.S. Championship.
Ooh, good, babe. What's up, Alan Up? How you doing?
And now Jacob Fatu returns with Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga by his side. Jacob
Oh, don't freeze.
Take care of his business with or without them. The business tonight, #1 contender.
Yo, Stacy, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm watching on USANetwork.com. That's where I watch. I have cable, so. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be doing commentary. Oh, he's facing Tama Tonga. LA Knight versus Tama Tonga tonight.
We also have another championship opportunity. It's the tag team division. Johnny Gargano. We are gold back.
Sorry.
The motors.
Hey! Okay, we're good. Raise your fist. Raise your fist.
The last time out at Royal Rumble. Now they meet again. This time to earn #1 contender
B-Fab. 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 Going against Naomi. B-Fab. Going against Naomi. Damn. Caution indeed. I love it. Love the hair. Love her hair. She looking good. Chucky Ducky. Stop freezing, USA, you fucking bitch. Let me refresh it because it's making me frustrated. There we go. Hey, did that fix that bar thing? Nope. Slayomi, I like that. Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet, and Brock Lesnar guy. Brock Lesnar guy, he should be on the CVV podcast. Did you see CVV invited Santi on Twitter to be on his podcast? That'd be badass. I'd love to hear his story. Yeah, that was loud punk chants. Chicago Way wants to hear and see their mans. Recapping last week. CVV did the people's eyebrow. Did he? Jason needs that I got to get you Jay Black. Wait. Jay Uso needs that I got to get you Jay back. I have no idea what that means. VCVV. Oh, the GOAT. Chris Danger? What about Chris Danger? That's not who we're talking about. We're talking about Chris Van Vliet. Two different Chris's. Two different guys. You'll be shocked if the fact isn't... The fact isn't... Oh, the favor. Yeah, I see your comments, Angel, but we got 140 in Twitch right now. We got 43 in YouTube. I'm going to miss comments pretty easily, homie.
You keep saying we died a long time ago. It's only been me.
Plus, I'm live on TikTok. I don't even know how many people are watching on there right now. Let's see.
I've made this place what it is today.
Oh, I gotta refresh. It's not letting. Stop doing that! Why is it doing that?
I'll tell you what I've done.
Yeah, I don't got too many in Twitch. I mean TikTok. We got about 40.
That keeps me having to screw you.
Yay!
Your biggest mistake is not understanding the danger that's right in front of us.
So we're definitely starting off with these guys, right?
Into the garden.
You're thinking the wrong Chris. I just joined. Ah, yeah, you were thinking of Dank Ops.
His hand.
You know, Chris Family. Why does my shit keep pausing, bro? I'm not even like.
Do what I always do. Clean up your mess again.
Banana. Chad, it feels so good to be back. Be back streaming for you. What's up, Christopher? Wonder if Punk reveals the favor. I think he reveals it tonight. And I think it's just going to be for him to want Paul Heyman as his manager for the match and not to be in Roman's corner. I think it's been that since the Steel Cage match about a month ago. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, man. You obsessed Mania Gear's next level, babe? I bet you it will be. I kind of think it's going to be a play on CM Punk. I think he's going to take a shot at Punk in his gear. That's my guess.
See what I'm saying? One man's dream is another man's favorite check. No! Wipe those tears out of your eyes. You don't deserve it. Main eventing WrestleMania.
Yeah, his outfits are so good. Glad you're feeling better, Josh. Thank you, Sheldon. I appreciate that, man. Dark State showed up on Tuesday. They did. They attacked Trick. CM Punk in Chicago, baby. Scott, let's go. The fact that Punk is only main eventing Mania now is nuts. It is, dude. Punk always claims that he was supposed to face Triple H at Mania.
should be thanking
Mania 30 before he walked out.
Because of me, you're in the main event. Go ahead now. Do it right.
Thank you, my tribal chief. Because of you,
I was surprised he was like acknowledging him like that.
In the main event of WrestleMania. Thank you.
You're so glad Punk finally gets his main event, babe?
That's not the favor that I'm owed.
Yeah, Dark State's in a match this next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, I mean. I bet he's gonna be so wait, I guess he's been gone so long, but he should have been when he was Cena vs. Rock. I agree. Yeah, see, we're starting off with Punk for sure. If you guys are new here, I don't show the show, I just do live reactions. Here we go, baby. Phillip Brooks making his way in Chicago to the ring. I don't know why I said his real name. I'm weird. What do you see? Cult of personality. Get those Punk emotes in the chat. Those shoes. Those are custom shoes. AJ Lee, is that who you're talking about? That'd be tight. Is Naomi done? What do you mean is she done? The show just started. I don't know what you mean is she done. He's gonna go say what's up to the crowd. Aw, that's awesome. Kids getting some love from Punk. The fans. Too bad I'm not there this time for SmackDown. At least I had fun. Yeah, dude, those photos with LA Knight looked awesome. Was he dope? Was he nice? Yeah, those custom shoes are tough. As Solo would say, they gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes, I mean. Chicago going crazy, dude. They're loud. It just started King is Kings about 10 minutes ago. You think Punk wins at Mania pinning Roman? You think so, babe? Wow. Chat, who do you got? Roman, Seth, or Punk at WrestleMania? I really don't know yet. We're still 2 weeks away. I don't know. Dang, babe. That's crazy. It's clobbering time! But Josh, you hate CM Punk. No, I love the character CM Punk. The new SmackDown ring announcer is really good, by the way. I forget his name. He's really good, though. I like his, like, raspiness. Seth has the most to benefit. I think that Punk wins. Punk or pin Seth. Punk pin Seth. Punk or Seth. And if that happens, I'm gonna brag that I said first. You're gonna go with Roman Reigns? Yeah, I'm feeling way better, Sean. SmackDown just started about 10 minutes ago, yeah. Nash impersonating Mike Rome? How's he impersonating Mike Rome? They don't sound nothing alike. Are you new to how announcers sound, T-Dude? That's literally how all announcers announce. Welcome to, I guess, finding out how announcers announce. Where can you watch it? If you're in America, it's on USA Network. If you're internationally, you watch it on Netflix. He definitely doesn't sound like Rome. I mean, a lot of the men announcers have rasps on their voice just because that's how it works. A lot of people, when Mike Rome debuted, a lot of people were like, oh, there's the next Greg Hamilton. He sounds just like him. People said the same thing about Greg Hamilton trying to be like fucking the AEW ring announcer. It's like, dude, it's just an endless cycle of people discovering how announcing works. What is up, Hip? How you doing, homie? There's some Ray Phoenix merch this week. Yep, they already started selling it today, and they were selling it in the arena today, too. First main event without Brock or Roman as champ is actually insane. Right? That is actually insane. Because what? He was champ all the way through 37, 38, 39. Brock was champ for 37, right? COVID one? No, that was Goldberg because Braun won. What was the other title? Then 35 was Brock because he lost to Seth. Damn, I think you're right. 10 years? Fuck me. Yeah, because 31 was Roman, Brock for the God damn. And then 32, Roman was champ. 33 was champ. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you, Cyber Spartan, brother. I hope you're doing well, man.
Television audiences were overseas, but I knew we were coming.
Am I the only one who got annoyed by the same chant, but they would just change it for the wrestler? Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. But then they would do it for everyone. Roman Reigns. I was like, I thought their chants were unique, not the same. Was I the only one that got tired of that shit?
They told me the best audiences.
He can't even say his words right. He's just having too much fun. He's just having too much fun, bro. Dude, this man is on another level of excitement. You could just feel it through this camera, bro. You could just feel his excitement for being in the main event. Dude, look at this. They're fucking jam-packed, this whole place.
Our director Lee's cringing right now.
Chicago's always great, man.
These cameras are worth about 10 grand. Be careful in there.
Chat, I'm going to be posting my SmackDown reactions mainly to Instagram tonight because I've gotten 2 copyright strikes on my other TikTok now. So I will post them to TikTok, but way later tonight.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Why?
Stop me if you heard it. I was born at Silver Cross Hospital with a cord around my neck. I came out blue. They had to bring me back to
I thought he was talking about like he was supposed to be on SmackDown, not he was supposed to be alive. I actually didn't know that. Did you guys know that? I did not know that about him.
Every time I come out on television, no matter where it is, every city, all across the world, Netflix, USA, doesn't matter. My goal is to make new fans every single time. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen out in TV land, please.
Yeah, I did not know that about him.
While I take the time not to make new fans.
Oh, he is wearing the fans bracelet.
16,000 strong.
That's insane. 16K there in Chicago? Holy hell. Chicago is always crazy, bro. That's wild. 16,000 people at SmackDown tonight, chat, in Chicago way. Yep, Dynasty this Sunday. I will be live reacting to it, my friend. Good, you're not supposed to see the matches when you're watching my live stream. You're only supposed to see me.
Supposed to be here. You say, well, who's gonna make me leave? And that's exactly what I have done every single time I lace my boots up. Hell, every single time I go to the grocery store and they tell me you're not supposed to be here. I buy my groceries, I pay the man, and then I leave. And ladies and gentlemen, nothing has changed just because.
Yeah, I did, Andy.
If you've heard this, but I'm in the main event of WrestleMania.
On a night 4 of a buy 7 get. No, I'm sorry. Just making fun of what he said in the past. I have no idea what that means, Shubble. I'm sorry. Oh, Gretzky. Are you talking about hockey? Nice, man. Does he? Does he?
Ladies and gentlemen, I've earned it. I started in the backyards of Chicago and they said you're not supposed to be here. I trained at the Steel Domain at Irving and Central and they said you're not supposed to be here. I signed a contract here. They said you're not supposed to be here. I paraded out dressed like Al Capone. Right over there, on John Cena's gangster car at WrestleMania. And they said, that's as good as it gets for you, kid. You're not supposed to be here. And to me, that's when the hard work began. So I appreciate everybody congratulating me. And as I walk through the airport, coming home to O'Hare, they say, good luck, CM Punk. Congratulations, you made it. And I'm here to let you know that now the hard work begins.
Yeah, baby.
I am a product of this town. I have to thank each and every single one of you, and please forgive me while I'm thanking you if I don't thank my beautiful wife, April, first.
We want her back. AJ Lee, baby.
me for that, but I know somebody who's not going to be mad at me if you chant his name is my puppy Larry.
This is just a victory lap. This is literally what this promo is a victory lap that he finally gets the main event. That's what it feels like.
There's way too many people to thank, people that got me exactly right where I need to be. I figure coming out on here on television and thanking each and every single one of you was a good start.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't be who I am without this city. I wouldn't be where I am
I
without
built this city on CM Punk.
Heart, thank you. And now, the hard work begins because I got a date at WrestleMania, and I promise you, I am gonna whip Seth Rollins' ass. I am
Damn.
beat him.
There it is. Does he win?
Roman Reigns,
A lot of people said they think he pinned Seth earlier in the chat.
of WrestleMania.
Dude, what a great promo.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Uh-oh. Paul Heyman is here. Are we about to find out the favor?
ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I just got into Chicago. I apologize for being late. It was no disrespect.
We about to find the
second
favor?
city,
What that
but
is?
I absolutely, positively assure you, it was no disrespect to my best friend in the world, the Second City Saint, the best in the world, CM Punk.
Let's go, baby.
May I?
I was just getting to thank you. Yeah, come on in. I was. Good Lord.
What is that ad on the mat tonight? I didn't realize that was like a different ad. It's like a video game.
You can't escape. You can't. EC dub. EC dub.
He's like, at least get in sync if you're going to chant it. Fuck.
I thank you, but tonight.
Yeah, there's no DQ in a triple threat, K. Watson. What the hell are you talking about? It's been like that forever.
For your wise man,
All triple threat matches are no DQ.
what your wise man can do for you. But the first thing I can do is, if I could steal a phrase here, to be the voice of the voiceless, CM Punk. God damn it, you belong here. You belong in this ring. You belong in Chicago, and by God, you belong in the main event of WrestleMania.
Damn. Hyping him up even more. We haven't seen the favor yet, but we might right here. We'll see.
Standing here inside this ring, I came up to you because Solo and Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga were breathing down my neck, and I said, please take me with you. And the next week, they put me through the announce table at Madison Square Garden and put me out for the longest I've ever been out, except when I've been fired. And that's not funny. That's not funny. Then you had a Hell in a Cell match with Drew McIntyre, and despite the fact that you whipped his ass and won, the beating that you took was so severe, you were contemplating
Breathe, Paul.
never coming back. And then I begged you.
Calm down.
I pleaded with you. I said, it's 4-on-5 at War Games, and my tribal chief is in trouble, and I don't have another way out, and I have no one else in the world to turn to. Please do me this favor, just do this.
He sounds like he's so out of breath.
You said to me, yes, I'll do it for you. And you saved the family. You saved the match. You saved
Yeah, we're getting the favor here.
Bloodline. You deserve all the credit in the world. And for that, I thank you. And I have, if you'll indulge me, one more favor to ask of you.
Oh, this is going complete opposite way that I expected.
You have a favor, another favor. We're stockpiling favors, ladies and gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Please tell me the favor that I owe you right now.
That was good, actually. I didn't expect that.
Roman Reigns is gonna be here, and he's pissed off about it enough as it is. And you don't know what happens when the tribal chief. Have you ever heard of his father, Sika? Do you know what happens when these Samoans get angry?
He's getting nervous.
Did you say he's not here?
Not yet, sounded like.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet. He's in training camp for WrestleMania, and he...
As he should be. And listen, as much as I think the favor is none of his business, I do think it's going to affect him a little bit.
Uh-oh.
I would like to tell him to his face when I tell you. So why don't you let me and all my friends know when Big Chief decides to show up?
So we'll find out tonight. And my guess is still that he's going to want Paul in his corner and not Roman's for that match. That was a great opening segment. That was a great opening segment.
Mr. Heyman right now to deliver Roman Reigns so that Punk can tell him the favor.
Phoenix! Let's go, baby! Up next, baby! Justified Tony fumble chance? What did he fumble? Tony didn't fumble anything. I don't think you guys understood what happened. The people who say Tony fumbled really don't understand what happened at all. Tony didn't fumble anything. Conan fumbled. Conan stopped Penta and Phoenix from coming in together with his dumb blabbering mouth by revealing that WWE was contract tampering with AEW contracted talent. How is that Tony's fault that Conan fucked it up for them? If Tony wanted, he could have taken legal action. Fucking Tony fumble my ass. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking WWE contract tampering. What do you mean? And then Conan fucking revealed it. That's why it stopped them from going at the same time. Fucking Conan's and same thing with Conan fucking shit up with Vikingo. That's why he's fucking only back in Mexico right now. Conan's a fucking idiot. Conan fucks shit up for people and then blames other people. He's a fucking dumbass. So go tell Conan to go suck a chode and take the blame for once. Oh, is he working TNA? I didn't know he was working TNA, Vikingo. But he fucked up the AEW deal for Vikingo. He's a fucking dumbass. Stupid ass Conan. Yeah, Conan's the one who fucked that shit up. We would have had Penta and Phoenix last year if it wasn't for Conan's dumbass. Fucking idiot. Not the person. Conan's the idiot. Conan learns to shut the fuck up for once, and maybe we actually get shit to fucking work out. He did induct Ray. That doesn't mean that he's still an idiot who fucked up Penta and Ray going into the WWE at the same time by fucking revealing that the WWE was contract tampering. Just because he had a good induction speech for Ray doesn't mean he's a fucking moron. Try not to sugarcoat it. Dude, Conan's been the biggest idiot. He caused so many problems back in the Lucha Underground days too. Dude, if it wasn't for Swerve and having a fucking amazing lawyer, fucking Conan would have had these wrestlers stuck under shitty-ass Lucha Underground contracts to this day for a company that never existed anymore. Fucking, he's so stupid when it comes to business. Cool, he gave us Rey Mysterio. Too bad he fucked up everything else. What is up, Sakurai? Do you think that Rey Fenix and Penta team up soon? Probably not till the summer. I think they should run solo. They're great solo. Someone needs to rip Conan a new one. A lot of people have, trust me. He's not well liked by a lot of promotions. Surprisingly, he runs AAA well. Does he? Does he? Does he really? What are your AEW Dynasty predictions? I think John Moxley retains, and I think Swerve will win it at Double or Nothing. My friends at the Chicago show? Nice. Here after watching the story of Triple H versus Batista World Heavyweight title match? Nice, man. What's up, Sakurai? But yeah, I also don't remember everything. I don't know, Megan Bain and Tony, I'm not sure on that one, man. I think Megan can win it, but I'm not really sure. Milo Andrade versus Phoenix? That'd be cool. Did you hear TK say that he would consider letting Sting induct Lex? I did, yeah. I did. I think he should. What's up, for sure? How you doing, man? Yeah, I think he should let Sting induct him.
The PGA Tour's
oh, this is I thought this was back, but it was a golf commercial. Guys, in case you missed it, I'm only going to be uploading reactions for SmackDown on Instagram until after SmackDown, then I'll start uploading them to TikTok. I've been getting a lot of copyright strikes on my other TikTok lately. Oh, it's Nathan Frazier! Nathan Frazier versus Rey Fenix. Shit, why did my prediction not go up? Thank you, Mod. I had one ready, but I don't know why it didn't work.
He is one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions from the Isle of Jersey in the English
So it's not authenticated. Anyway, thank you, Mods. I don't know why they didn't go through. No, you're fine, babe. It wouldn't work on my end, so I needed you to do it. I just don't know why it didn't work. That's what I'm saying.
Nathan Frazier, fearless and fast, 2 times he's been
this match is gonna cook. Fuck yeah.
And he's been the NXT Heritage.
Rey Fenix versus Frazier. Animo! Love it. Damn. Some math metal. Sorry, that's what I picture right away in my head. It's like a local fucking metalcore band. Animo! Yeah, it's a lot of blinking lights. I actually hate how much blinking lights they use in WWE now. It's so annoying. Oh, wow. Rey. His mask looks slightly different.
Special moment, a grand arrival, years and years of establishing a brand.
Yeah, it's something WWE I've noticed they've done the last few years. They use a lot more flashing lights, like consistent flashing lights. It's really annoying.
One of the greatest high flyers on planet Earth.
It's like, I don't want to be at a fucking rave. I want to be at a wrestling show. Song is Death Rebel. Oh, it's 100% a Death Rebel song. Like it's 100% Deathy Rebel-y. Oh, don't injure yourself. You know you have some issues in AEW. Careful there, bud.
Earlier this year on Raw, much of the same can be expected from this man.
The industry cred well understood with Phoenix, simply stated one of the most celebrated luchadors of this and many generations. And you mentioned the case
right,
of
baby.
Penta.
Phoenix versus Nathan Frazier. So they're acknowledging that they're IRL brothers. Rey Fenix and Penta are IRL brothers, if you didn't know.
What he's capable of.
Most electrifying athletes I've ever clapped eyes on. So thrilled he's right here on the biggest stage of his 20-year career. And a hot start from Rey Fenix. Let's give a little shout out to
You like the new ring announcer? Me too.
A man who is got a fair amount of
Here we go.
hype behind him himself. Now he's essentially playing with house money here. He's not got the kind of hype behind him that Rey Fenix has got, but what a way to upset the apple cart would be.
Look at him. Look at the change of pace from Nathan Frazier. I love that shit.
And would you look at the pace, the full throttle pace and speed blistering between these two.
Ding. Right off the crown. Roll up. The crowd loving him here in Chicago. They've seen him many times before. Phoenix has been in Chicago a lot with AEW. Oh my God.
Fraser absolutely
So happy for both of the Lucha Brothers. Same.
trying to keep up and stay with this.
They're definitely gonna bring Frax into the main roster to do this thing both on Raw and SmackDown. Agreed. Yeah, I think they'll be up there sooner rather than later. That'd be terrible, just another, especially because he's been named as a sex offender, or as a, not a sex offender, he's been named in that lawsuit for the sex trafficking. My bad on the phrasing. I totally misworded that. Oh! Oh, and he fell on his leg. Oh, no. Oh, that was not good. Oh, God. Okay, he's up. The way he fell on Phoenix's leg scared the shit out of me, dude. I thought he fucked up his leg. Yeah, Fraser was too short. Fraser landed too short on that. He looks like he's going to be good. Even though he landed on Phoenix's leg, he's... Oh, my God. Ooh. Phoenix versus Axiom would be fucking gas, bro. God damn commercials. Damn commercials. Phoenix versus Axiom, give it to me. Fuck yeah, dude. Give me all the flippy, flappy, shitty, dappy. But for real though, I hate that all the flashing lights they use now in WWE. They never used to be this bad. Now for like fucking, it's like a fucking rave. But good opening match so far here. Good start to SmackDown overall, man. Good start to SmackDown overall here. All Out 2021 Bucks vs. Lucha Bros will always be your favorite. Right, babe? That cage match was so good. Yeah, dude, Phoenix is great, man. I've only really saw him when he was in AEW. I didn't get into Lucha Underground until way later. You know, I still haven't even watched all of it. But yeah, Phoenix, he's a big fan favorite for me. Oh yeah, Chicago knows him very well. He's been all over Chicago. The AEW is not a small company. They would run 12, 13,000 people in Chicago for their big pay-per-views, and Phoenix was on a lot of those. So Phoenix versus Jacob Fatu cook. Phoenix versus almost anyone would probably cook, man. What is going on, Alazar? How you doing? I hope you're having a good night. You guys should check out Lucha Brothers versus LAX and TNA. The feud was money. Definitely, that's one I haven't seen myself actually. Andy, I'll have to check that out. Rey Fenix versus Penta versus Rey would be a WrestleMania dream match. That'd be an awesome match. Santana and Ortiz, baby. TikTok, we're going to blur up my camera, go into Tribal Chiefer mode here. Who wants to see Money in the Bank Escalera de la Muerte match? I forgot exactly what the difference between... Like, I've seen that match, but I forgot the exact, like, rules. Escalera de la Muerte. Ah, Annie, that's a bummer. Cheers to you, JJ. Thank you for the rose, Nuck Nuck. I appreciate that. I need water. Chad, it feels so good to be back. I've missed you guys so fucking much. If you didn't know, I was sick for the last couple weeks. So I'm so happy to be back, to see a lot of you here tonight. Since I've been gone for 2 weeks, you never know who's going to come back, you know? So I'm happy to see so many of you here tonight. Boys Like Girls and All-American Rejects are touring with the Jonas Brothers this year, and I got to see them on October 2nd. Oh, shit. Are they going to be at Mile High, or are they going to be at the Pepsi Center, or whatever it's called? I miss you guys, man. It was not... Being sick sucks, but, like, not being able to stream, like, that's how sick I was. Like, this is my job. So, like, that's how sick I was that I wasn't even streaming. I was... The first, like, 4 days, dude, I was just sleeping. It was so bad. And it was, like, a normal cold flu, and then it just evolved into, like, that... I don't know if it was norovirus. I never really, like... I went to the urgent care, but all they gave me was stuff to... like keep my body good. They didn't give me any antibiotics or nothing.
Phoenix has won 5 tag team titles in different promotions with his brother Penta, who's been an absolute
Get him, Ray!
On Raw on Netflix.
Rey Fenix thought this was just
dude, what a perfect opponent for him in Frazier. Oh my god, again. And again, he's back up the third time, Frazier. Oh my god! Into the Falcon Arrow. No, oh, neck breaker. Oh my god. No, Phoenix with the kick out.
through superplexes.
Who's your pick for the Final Four? 20. Oh yeah, I forgot the Final Four is about to hit.
You could see the influence of his mentor.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Thank you again, Nuck Nuck, for all the gifts, man. No gaming tonight. I'm actually gonna have a date night with my fiance because we haven't really hung out in court or anything much since I was sick. Just text. I was down bad, man. So no gaming tonight, but tomorrow I'm gonna be live. Oh! And I'm gonna react to Collision tomorrow, and we'll probably do some gaming tomorrow. Ooh. Yes, Pete, we are gonna find out the favor. CM Punk revealed to Paul that he'll reveal it to everyone tonight when Roman and Seth get there. Boom! I love that he's finally in WWE. Oh! How did he kick out of that?
Somehow, Nathan Fraser.
Yes, I will be live for Sunday as well. So Collision on tomorrow night I'll react to, and Sunday we're gonna react to Dynasty. Bro, how? How? Oh. Oh.
Somehow Fraser still battling away. Hats off
Oh. Bah. What a match. Did you find it cool that Grimm's Toy Show showcased future stars like MJF, Cristiano, and Thunder Rosa? I never watched any of those. I never watched... I only watched GTS before he had a promotion. So I never knew that they went through there until like 4 years ago. Oh! So I never watched any of those. Grimm's cool though. Mutual of mine. Oh, missed that, but we'll let it slide. Grimm's a dope guy though. Met him a couple years ago.
The varied offensive assaults every which way.
I just never knew. I never watched his promotion. Oh! That's it. Wow. I think he should have won with that other move. The move that I was shocked Fraser kicked out of. Dude, look at the emotion on his face. What a match. Thank you for all the gifts, Christy. I don't think Naomi's going to have a new theme. If she is, it's probably going to suck. I'm not a fan of Phoenix's either.
Ray Phoenix, congrats.
Go up to the ring to Byron.
Ray Phoenix, I'm sure your emotions were all over the place, but tell us, how does it feel to finally make your debut inside a WWE
JJ with another 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, bro. And Cyberspartan with a gifted sub, too. Sweet, thank you both. I appreciate you both for the gifted subs. JJ, you're insane.
I have a lot of history in Chicago con todos ustedes. Tonight is not the debut of Ray Phoenix. Tonight is so much more. Tonight, I reverse of Ray Phoenix. I am reborn with love. I am reborn with passion, with reach, with animal.
I really don't know what he's saying.
I waited my whole life to say this. I am WWE Animal.
I couldn't understand half of what he said. I'm not going to act like I knew what he was saying half the time because I didn't. And it wasn't even the Spanish parts. It was the English parts I was not understanding. I love you, Ray. But what?
That was an impressive win. Impresionante.
You missed what I said about thank God for copy and paste. It seems like you get a great community. I don't see anyone not coming back. Yo, Stoner Jesus, I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you for the kind words. Uh-oh.
Come on. Are you serious? Yes. Look at him. He's a flying lizard. It's just a flash in the pan. We, on the other hand, legado, familia, los Garza. You know what? I'm better than him.
Ooh.
Is that so? Sí, señor.
Angel versus Phoenix?
Fire Ben. I like it. Me gusta. But if you feel that way, you're gonna have to show me you're better than him. I'll talk to Nick Aldis and I'll make it happen. Ray Phoenix
Oh, Birdo. I called him. I called him Angel. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. The next MCMG versus DIY? Nope, tonight. Ooh, what'd you put in the oven, babe? Who do you, why do you think they put Penta and Phoenix on separate brands? Because they're both really good and they don't need to be in a tag team. Did Ray Phoenix win? He did. He did. I appreciate that, man. Stone Jesus, that means a lot. Cottage pie. Ooh, that sounds good, babe. Oh, yeah, man. Chat, what a match. So if that was your first time watching Ray Phoenix ever, what do you think of Ray Phoenix? Yo, JJ with another gift of sub to Haley too. See, JJ, thank you for all the love, bro. I really appreciate that. MCMG versus Lucha Brothers. Shut up and take my money. Fuck yeah, Ryan. I'd love to see that. You like his new theme? I think it's a Def Rebel theme for sure, but it's not terrible. And get my reaction up to that promo. There we go. So guys, I'm only posting my reactions right now to Instagram because on TikTok, anytime I post them like while SmackDown's happening, I get copyright strike like immediately while I'm streaming. So I'm gonna post my reactions after and see if that kind of slows that down. But so if you want to see all my reactions, are on my Instagram for SmackDown tonight. Who has the better theme, Ray or Penta? I think they both suck. I think they're both shitty Def Rebel themes that don't fit them at all. You're a hater of Def Rebel. Yes, I am. They're garbage. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. You want to hear the best theme ever for Penta or Phoenix? Yeah, you do. You don't even have to answer that because I already know the answer for you.
Penta says it's time.
Wrong theme. This is Lucha Bros. Not no fucking... Because that's their theme song, bro. This is Lucha Brothers. Not no... Some job for a cowboy wannabe fucking shit. I don't like Phoenix's WWE theme. It is not him. Like, if they could give Ray and everyone else a Latino sounding theme, why can't Penta and Phoenix get one? Virtually all the new WWE music is done by Def Rebel, and I agree with that statement 100%. Wonder what their tag music will be. Fucking pay... what's his name? I forget his name. The guy for the AEW music. Starts with an R, but I can't think of it right now. Pay him and get this song over here. God damn it. Mikey Ruckus, thank you. I couldn't remember his name. Fiend. Dude, they have so much going on. You don't think TK would allow it? I don't give a fuck what TK says. Pay Mikey. It's not up to TK. It's up to Mikey. Mikey wrote that shit. Tony Khan didn't write that shit. Tony Khan licensed it.
It wasn't enough that I gave you everything you have. Every big moment at my expense. Every girl you talked to at the bar bragging you were
Real glass,
champion,
Hunter.
that was my title. All the money you made profited off of me being screwed. And you realized, without me in your world, even when you were fighting for the title, no one really cares about Damian Priest unless you're feasting off of my scraps. So you took away both my world title opportunities at WrestleMania. All I asked for was for you to verbally explain to me how I'm wrong. Poke hole in my logic Maybe face me like a man, but no. You did what you always do. You hid in the shadows, like a vulture. After I beat Randy Orton right in the middle of the ring, I was heading out with my buddies. You attacked me. Put me through a windshield.
God, that was brutal. He does look like Snake from MSG. Oh my god. I've never played Metal Gear Solid, but I definitely know who you're talking about.
I need to pray. And everybody knows when Drew McIntyre prays, bad things happen.
Arr. Poor Braun. It sucks to see him try to run around the ring nowadays. You can just tell he's not as limber in his back anymore.
Turned up and does what he does best, wrecking shop. And now with the match thrown out, Fatu went
Arr, matey. Drew is sailing the 7 seas nowadays. What's happened so far? Ray Phoenix just got done having a great match with Nathan Frazier. He cut a promo afterwards. It was kind of hard to understand, I'm not gonna lie. And then we opened with CM Punk, kind of taking a victory lap. And Paul Heyman came out and was like, "What's the favor, sir?" He's like, "I'll tell you tonight, friend."
Jacob sticking his nose in my business. Tonight, I show him why they call me the monster when I buzzsaw him in this last man standing match. Then I'm going to WrestleMania, and I'm taking that U.S. Championship to complete.
You're going to be in the Andre on the Friday before it.
Last man standing.
Oh, God. Excuse me.
You are finished. No matter what you say, you still gotta go out there and face the Samoa werewolf Jacob Fatu.
As LA takes on Tama later.
Do not waste your energy on this pumpkin head bumping his bacon lips about stuff that's got nothing to do with him. What you need to do is get your boys in order, and my man, you need to keep your eyes on the prize. Yo, Knight, you got a lot of balls coming over here and talking to me like that. Oh, you ain't lying. They're gargantuan. Don't worry about that. Yeah! You should be worried about me tonight. I am worried about you just a little bit. Because if you want to make noise, because you're about to make a lot of noise out there. You're going to go, yeah. Somebody stomping your ass out. Now, if I can go ahead and get a referee out here.
Oh, we getting that next?
Remind this dummy exactly whose game this is with everybody saying.
L.A. Not. Mods with the prediction, please, and thank you.
Not messing around.
A what? A what? A what?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds.
Isn't it funny that Solo's been on the main roster for 3 years, 3 WrestleManias, and he might not have another WrestleMania match? Hasn't had one yet. Like, he might not get one again this year. Is that crazy?
Coming up next, Tama Tonga against L.A. Knight.
Yeah. Why's my watch going crazy? I don't want to stand. Thank you for the prediction, Moz. More than likely, my love. I appreciate you, babe. Yo, JJ with the gifted sub. I missed that. And Manny plays with the sub. I missed a lot of shit. Thank you guys so much for all the love, man. Shit. Thank you, babe. Love you. Chat. Get those predictions in. We got a lot of you tonight, man. I really appreciate all y'all here tonight. Get those predictions in on the Twitch side. I bet your channel points. Let's switch it up. I don't want to hear this song. You know what I do want to hear, though? Where is it? I can't find it. Get those Sabrina emotes in the chat. Well, thank you again, JJ. Appreciate you, bro. I gotta sneeze. Nope. It's gone. It's gone. Yes, babe. You're way too tired for this. All right, Annie, you have a great night. See you on Monday, my friend. Did Ray Phoenix make his debut? Yep, and he won. It was a fantastic match. All my reactions are on my Instagram. Go check them out. Oh, check them out, eh? Face me too. La 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 la. Chat, you have no idea how happy I am that I feel so much better right now. I'm here, but I'm not here at the same time. No worries, Shadow Flyer Lurk away, my friend. At least he played a major role in last year's main event. He did. I'm just saying it's funny that he didn't have a match, though, Eamon. What is up, Zeke? Yeah, the opening, what's up, Zeke? The opening was CM Punk came out and kind of cut a victory lap promo, thanking everyone and his life really for getting him to where he is today. And then Paul Heyman came out and was like, can you please tell me what the fucking favor is? And he's like, I'll tell you when Roman's here, big man. Oops. But yeah, Ray Phoenix versus Nathan Frazier was fire. If you missed it, you need to go back and watch it. Or go watch someone's reaction, or if it's up on YouTube already, or whatever. Well, I hope that you're okay there, C-Killa. I mean, if you're in chat, it seems like you're doing pretty okay, I would hope. I've been in so many car accidents, they suck, man. Been rear-ended, I've been fucking caused a really brutal one myself. Ugh. So when I was like 19 or 18, I was driving my mom's Dodge Neon, and I was going to the gas station by the house. I was going to go to my, at the time, girlfriend's house, and I was on the phone with my brother, and I was making a turn at a green light, but it was a green light, not a green arrow. And so oncoming traffic had the right of way, and I made the left turn while oncoming traffic came in. Boom! We went head first, at least going about 30, maybe more. It was pretty crazy. We were both okay, but both cars were totaled. Terrifying. And the other crazy one I was in, we were at a red light in a big van. My mom's car broke down. My aunt picked us up, and we were in the van, and we're at a light on this highway. Boom! Got rear-ended from some teenage chick going like 30. She was good. We were good, but damn. Yeah, car accidents are scary. Hopefully your car's not too fucked, C-Killa, if it was your vehicle. Yeah, I've been in some brutal car accidents. I had to go, I was on like I just had to go to like auto court. I didn't get like, I just like got like points docked from my license, and then I just had to like complete some courses, driving courses. And then I had to do, what do you call it? Fucking community service. It was like 40 hours of community service or something. That's quite a bit. Shut up, Alex. What is up, Louis? Louians? I don't know how you say that, but welcome in from Alaska. Dude, I really like this new ring announcer. It's really good. It just sucks of all days that happen on Friday. Bro, I'm so sorry, man. This sucks, bro. The woman hit my passenger side and didn't see my car, and I tried to swerve before being hit, but I'm okay. I made a claim, and my driver's side is kind of fucked. Just had a heart up. Man. I hope they don't total it just for that, bro. Like your insurance. That'd be so stupid. Good, babe. Get to eat then. Let's go, LA. Let's go. I'm surprised like Braun didn't come out with him or something. Well, then again, Braun's facing Jacob later. Chat, all my reactions are going on my Instagram during the show. I'm not going to be posting them on TikTok until later because I've been getting hit with mad copyright strikes every Friday that I was streaming before my break for my illness. But I have 2 copyright strikes on that Heeljosh Reactions account now. So you get another one. It's gone skis on that account again. So it's doing pretty good too, that account. So I'm trying not to get that one rid of right away. So I'm going to wait until after SmackDown to post them there. And then probably delete them quicker than usual because of that. Yo, I appreciate that, C-Killa. Sucked, man, being gone. I missed all you guys, C-Killa. Yo, I'm glad that you're here too, and I'm glad that you're okay, C-Killa, from the accident, bro. Yeah, Ray Phoenix was really good, man. It was a really good match with Nathan Frazier if you missed it. I definitely recommend going back and checking it out.
Arena floor. I don't think they were onions, I think they were watermelons, but regardless, the point still stands.
That's what I mean, they could be better. I agree, Heltrick. The LA Knight storylines could be better, but at least he's getting something going into Mania, and I'm pretty okay with that.
Able to kick out with ease. The megastar here in Chicago. No matter where
there you go.
Lands, he gets an incredible reception. We saw that throughout the Europe tour.
That new ring announcer, though, he might be a male version of Samantha Irvin. That's a good compliment there. Shit. Yeah, he's really good. I like him. Yo, what's up, Kevin? Yep, we're watching SmackDown, my friend. How are you, Kevin? You guys are new here. I do not show the shows. I do just live react and share my reactions with y'all while I'm live and talk about the show. Oh, I do not show the show if you're new here, though. I am the table.
Tama, so effective, he just rolls out of the ring.
Oh, what a kick.
Out onto the floor.
Appreciate that. Just glad to be alive and glad to be here to take my mind off the IRL stuff. Fuck yeah, bro. I'm glad that I'm here to help you kind of relax after a shit day, bro. So sorry that you had that shit day, though. Yes, sir. WWE TV. That is what I am currently watching, Kevin. Ooh. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate that, man. Glad to be back. Still don't know what the favor is to Punk. No, so Punk came out and his promo was just him, like kind of doing like a victory lap type of speech, like thank you, my wife, my family, yada yada yada, and thank you, Chicago, and then just being like, you know, I them doing the you deserve it stuff, and then Paul came out and was like, can you please tell me? I'm like, Roman's breathing down my neck and he wants to know and I need to know. And he's like, oh yeah, he's not here though. He's like, no. He's like, all right, well, let me know when the big man gets here, and I'll tell you all later. So we'll find out tonight. Yeah, so still a mystery. CC. KY. Kevin Young. What does that mean? What KY mean? TikTok chat. We're going to go into tribal chief mode here. We're going to blur up my camera for a moment. This is a good song, but I am going to skip it. I'm going to skip it, and I'm going to put on... Ooh, I haven't heard this song in a moment. Some Blind Melon. I actually was talking about this earlier. I want to get this on vinyl. Good first hour. Yeah, so far. Oh, shoot. I haven't been keeping track of commercials. Chat. How many commercials are we? 3? 4? Where are we at? 4, right? Where are we at, chat? 4 or 5? 4? Okay. Thank you. I totally forgot where we were. So you have to give the cooldown a minute here. There we go. 4. Cool. Yes, it is, Sikila. We even were guessing how many earlier we were going to get. What's up, Matthew? Welcome in, man. Nice to be on the on the green train again, too. I hadn't smoked since yesterday was the first day in like almost 2 weeks that I've smoked or hit any type of green. So we're easing my way back in with the vape. I felt like that's the best way to ease myself back in. Whoa, what happened to my camera? Hi. I don't know what happened, but I'm back. That was weird. Possible return tonight? No. We already had a debut and it's going to stay at that. KD, thank you for the follow. Naomi's match has not happened yet, Lewis. It has not happened yet, my friend. Yeah, I just saw like the whole screen over here went black. I have no idea why. Or like my camera screen. Yo, JG Buck with the prime resub for 28 months too. Sweet. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. No message with it, but I appreciate you, bro. But I will say you're ready for Mania. Me too. It's a bummer about Randy or Kevin Owens being injured. I don't know if we'll get anything tonight about what will happen with Randy, but it sucks, man. 28 months, JG Buck, dude. Over 2 years and fucking 4 months now, bro. That's insane. I need to update our sub badges so we have like the multiple year badges because I don't have those. Yeah, we don't know the extent of his injury, but the rumor is that he has to have surgery. Also, I have a list of pro wrestling lists on my YouTube match promos and behind the scenes. I don't just post it in the self promo channel on my Discord, man. I don't know what that is. Like what? Like is that like an indie promotion or like what do you mean?
Here in Chicago, Allstate Arena is sold out over 16,000, and right now they are seeing.
Oh, welcome in, Botak from Indonesia. I appreciate you.
Ever since the interference on the outside from
get him, baby. Just got back from a fun time at the First Energy Stadium in Reading. Hell yeah, TJ. What was going on there? What's sports play there? Baseball? I'm assuming. Oh, there you go. 1, 2. Nope. Oh, Tama kicks out. Oh shit! I hope you're good. Oh, you're just saying in the past. Yeah, that's a bummer. No, Naomi's match has not happened yet. It'll be later. I don't know when exactly, but it'll be later. Oh, nice suplex from Tama Tonga. 1, 2. LA kicks out. It's a list of matches that WWE posts on their YouTube channels, but I post and save a playlist of them that I love and adore. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, just post it in the self-promo channel, honestly. Because it'll just get lost in my Twitch chat here. Like from me. What about Flair? Shar? I'm sure we'll see her tonight at some point.
And then recently, LA Knight and Braun Strowman's
I would like to really know later tonight, you know, just like the song by Craig David. What's your favorite? Tell me. I don't even know if I remember that song. I know is that the song, the Fill Me In song? Can you fill me in? That's Craig David, right? I think that's the only Craig David song I know.
For LA Knight.
Yeah, you can pull off a stunt like that.
It was opening night at the First Energy Stadium in Reading, and it was the Reading Fighting Phillies opening day, and my buddy Eric Koala and his band was playing. That's cool, man. That sounds like a fun time, bro. I hope you had a good time, DJ. Yeah. Never mind.
Feeling that Kavorka once again.
Into the turnbuckle. Neck. I can't even talk. Nice neck breaker from LA Knight. Oh, nice power slam. That song, though, would be the question later tonight. Oh, it's the same song? Oh, shit. LA Knight. Yeah. Nice elbow drop. Tama Tonga said LA Knight sucks. Who sucks now, dummy? Yeah, I agree, Kesmond. So if the rumors are true, I'm done after this. Well, tune in today, and I'll address the rumors firsthand. Win or lose, I'm beating the holy hell of LIJ. Interesting. So that's a tweet from Jeff Cobb, who's been rumored to be on WWE's radar. BFT. Interesting, my love. So it's his last night in New Japan tonight, it sounds like. Oh! Oh, no, roll up, though, from Tama. No, and LA kicks out. BFT, that's it. Solo, you suck. And Tama. I love you, though, Tama, more than Solo. LA Knight does it. You think so, my love? That'd be cool. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. 82% of you had LA Knight in that prediction. I'm sorry, 97%. I was looking at it's wrong over on the stream element side. Paul waiting for the tribal chief.
If you don't mind, has CM Punk given you
arrive and now you're bothering me?
Understood, but I just want to know if CM Punk has given you any indication further about this favor?
No, and I don't know why that he has to give me an indication, because no matter what, why am I telling this to you? Why? Come here. Look at me. Ladies and gentlemen,
oh, there's a truck back there. There's a vehicle behind him.
CM Punk, I'm on record saying this, okay? No matter what the favor is, my answer is yes.
So he's already answering no matter what it is.
So now you can just tell me and get me out of this jam I'm having with my tribal chief. The answer,
and I guarantee it's going to be in his corner at Mania in the match.
The answer is yes. My tribal chief is alive in Chicago.
I guarantee that's what that favor is, man. It's Seth. It wasn't Roman. Fucking Paul.
Come on.
He's all disappointed.
You're not happy to see me? Oh, you were expecting the other Shield guy, right? God. You look horrible. You look awful. I've seen you in a bad way before. This might be the worst I've ever seen you. You look like you had a horrible week. I, on the other hand, I had a great week. You see, once I got away from this big CM Punk main eventing WrestleMania celebration, I was able to gain some perspective. I was able to formulate a plan. And you know what I was thinking though, Paul? This favor thing, man. You really dug yourself into a hole here, huh? But it kind of affects me too. So when Roman does get here, you let me know. Because I want to be present to hear what this favor's gonna be too. Wipe that tear away, pal. It's gonna be all right.
I fucking love Seth, man. Oh, man. Uh-oh, Miss Flair. Women's Royal Rumble winner. See what she has to say tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Charlotte Flair.
Guys, all my reactions are going to my Instagram right now. I'll be uploading them to TikTok later, but if you want to see my reactions, they're going up to my IG.
The war of words between WrestleMania foes is going to continue. Charlotte Flair.
Holy hotness. She's, looks like she's looking. So we're having a sit-down interview with Tiffany and Charlotte with Wade. Oh, no. Oh, no. Chat, give me 1 second. I am going to go grab some tissue because my nose is kind of, I feel like I got a sneezy sneeze. There we go. It's okay, Josh. Shut up. Why are you not showing the match? Because then I'd get banned. And you are not worth getting banned over. It's because you can't see it live. Can you speak Indonesian? I cannot. I cannot, unfortunately. Thank you, Heltrick. Hi, Cherry. We missed you. Josh, by the way, I forgot to mention that tonight the Reading Fighting Fields were celebrating 25 years of baseball. That's cool, man. That's awesome. Why do you not show the match? Because, yeah, I'd get banned on TikTok. You can't do that. Can't stream stuff that people have to pay for free, man. Do you? I have to see what she says? No, you don't have to. If John Cena couldn't do it at Mania, the Queen does? Oh, God. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Holy injections, more like it. Sorry, I'm just catching up on some of those comments. Oh, gosh. Food is ready. Eat, my love. The favor is definitely Paul in his corner, I think. Yeah, that's what I think, too. SmackDown started an hour ago. An hour and 10 minutes ago on USA. At least in the States. I've been told different. Why say no? I got it for 3 months for $5 and a month total after. Oh yeah, ExpressVPN is really good, dude. ExpressVPN is so good. It's my personal favorite. If you have high-speed internet, like gigabit internet, where it's gigabyte up and gigabyte down load speeds, definitely use Express or I forget the other one. The one that I always would say. Yeah, VPNs are great. Because you could even use them outside of Netflix, Hulu, Max, all of them, and you could watch shows that aren't in the American versions. So it's good for wrestling, and it's good to access like shit that we don't have on our streaming services. So it's really good. Is he going to go with Nord? Nord, that was it. That's it. Is it more expensive? Really? I know. So I know monthly. I was usually doing the $12.99 for Express. So I don't know. I know your deal's really good, but like I don't know what the Nord's was. Oh, excuse me. What happened in WWE? I was doing something the whole show. A lot has happened, man. Over an hour worth of stuff. Ray Phoenix debuted, beating Nathan Frazier in a great matchup. Looking good. Had a good promo afterwards. I couldn't really understand him, but it's still a very energetic promo. Had a really great opening segment with Paul Heyman and CM Punk, where Punk revealed he'll tell us the favor later tonight. We just had a great segment with Paul Heyman backstage waiting for Roman, but Seth showed up. That was fantastic. A really good LA Knight Tama Tonga match happened. And some good backstage segments setting up some further stuff. So it's been a good show, man. A lot's happened. A lot has happened. All hail Lord VPN. Nord's like $15.99 a month right now. I did not know that. Doesn't Fightful have a deal with them where it's like $10 a month? I thought they did. I wish I was sponsored by like Nord or Express because VPNs are really good. What happened? Oh yeah, I already answered that. Why my soul's unsounded. It's Alistair. 4.25. That was a quarter. 25 again in the eyes. The quarter. So it showed the number 4, and it showed a quarters. 25-25. 425, 25.
Split screen. Future Hall of Famer, Royal Rumble winner steamrolled that interview. They're going to be face to face.
So it showed the Roman numerals 4, showed quarters twice after that. So that's next. I'm sorry, that's in 3 weeks. 3 weeks from tonight. That's 3 weeks from today. Damn! I couldn't even hold that one back, chat. You know how long it's been since I've been live on shit? God damn. Yes, it is.
The time is now.
Dude, they're having a lace off up in this bitch. We having a straight up lace off between Shar and Tiffy. I think Tiffy won the lace off. That's all I'm about to say. I think she totally took it. 100% won the lace off. Like... If Russo comes back after Mania, that'd be huge. I could definitely see that happening. Ludwig is a lucky man.
Now, due to the heated nature of recent interactions between you two, I have been volunteered to moderate this interview. First, please let me welcome the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
It's Tiffy time. Russo Day will be back. Your favorite British female wrestlers? Who's your favorite female British wrestler?
The 2025 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte Flair.
Hi, Shashar. It's the pro cheerleader and gymnast versus the daughter of the styling and profiling. That is facts. Is it?
Hey, Chicago, what time is it? That was cute.
Okay, Charlotte, I would like to start with you. Now, please give us a little more depth as to why you chose Tiffany Stratton as your WrestleMania 41 opponent. And then also, do you still agree after recent interactions that that was the wise choice?
Well, here we are. She was begging, and I'm the gift that keeps giving. She wanted a moment, and I hadn't done any
What is up,
charity
CJ?
work lately. And
God, Chicago hates her.
that desperation.
Dude, she got that Squidward build, though. Watch when they show it from the side again.
You're right. I did make
I mean, I have a shit build, too, so I'm one to talk. Like, look at me, dude. Like, I have...
Here in Chicago, that there is
I have a pretty bad build too, dog. I got that Patrick Star cooking, but she got that Squidward. She got the Squidward build.
Are you done? Wait, did she get her?
That was funny.
Listen, Charlotte, your biggest competitor has never been within this ring. Your biggest competitor has been them. And no matter how hard you try, no matter how long you're out for, that's a battle that she'll never win.
Really? Are you sure about that, man? I'm positive.
And you love to put on this facade like nothing gets to you, like you're above everybody else, but then you're crying on some boo-hoo talk show? Which one is it, Charlotte? And the saddest part about all of this is no matter how many titles you win, you could break all the records, but when it's all said and done, you'll always come second to your daddy, Ric Flair.
Ooh, shit.
At WrestleMania, you're gonna come second to me, Tiffany Stratton.
Ooh, hey, yo.
Do you think you're the first?
Yes.
Do you hear that? That's power.
Kick her ass, Tiffy.
Do you think you're the first opponent?
She's eating it up, too.
Chicago. Hold on. You have just regurgitated what my last opponents have said the last 10 years. You think you're the first opponent?
She looks like claymation. Jesus. Hey, I ain't a looker either, so. I ain't a pretty motherfucker either, so I get it. Yeah, I heard about the new international title or whatever TNA's doing. Dude, they do not want to hear from her. They want to just shit all over her. Do not want to let her talk.
It doesn't matter if you win 100.
I love you, Chicago.
What's the matter, Charlotte? Cat got your tongue?
Woo!
Oh no, I'm sorry. They're booing so loud. What would Chicago, guys? What would you like me to say?
Nothing. Just want you to shut up.
Man, this is really cool because here's the thing. Tiffany could win.
She can't talk, dude.
You know what, Tiffany? You can go ahead and have the last word.
Good, because you have nothing to say, obviously.
Charlotte, at 25 years old, what were you doing? You were trying to become a volleyball player drinking in your daddy's basement. And what am I doing at 25 years old? I'm walking into WrestleMania as the WWE Women's Champion.
Dude, Tiffany has a swagger tonight. Nero, thank you for the fucking 43-month resub, brother.
You say that this is just another match to you?
Holy shit.
Seems like I've gotten to you, Charlotte.
Yeah, Tiffany has all the confidence right now in this promo.
WrestleMania record may be 4-3, and you may be the queen inside of the ring, but outside of the ring, you ain't the queen of.
Oh.
What do you say? I can't hear you, Tiffany. It's so squeaky. I can't hear you. Like, oh my God! What do you say, Tiffany? And for 16 more days, you get to call yourself WWE's least favorite Nepo baby. Congratulations, Nepo queen.
Number 1 Nepo baby.
At least she owns it.
And when I beat you at WrestleMania, Charlotte, and when it's all said and done, you're going to be just like you are outside of the ring. Alone. What is that record? Like what? 0-3?
Oh my God! Oh my God! What a burn! What a fucking burn!
Sums it up.
That was the best!
They'll be battling in front of the entire world.
Oh my God! Woo! That's something to woo over.
Charlotte and Tiffany coming your way in Vegas.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to make a major announcement. In conjunction with Raw General Manager Adam Pearce, next week, right here on SmackDown, we will present to you a women's tag team gauntlet match featuring teams from both Raw and SmackDown. The winners will face Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the women's tag team championship at WrestleMania.
Okay, I like that. You called it, Alex. You did.
Wow. Women's tag
Oh, here
team
we go. Profits on their way out here. The tag champions. They're probably going to sit ringside for the DIY MCMG match, is my guess.
The Street Profits are on top of the world.
What a hot streak they have been on over the.
So Profits going to be ringside for the #1 contender tag title match. Get those predictions in. MCMG versus DIY, chat. Who's walking out your #1 contenders? Dude, that promo was amazing.
Determine their next major challenge.
We're ready to take on all comers, but two of the best, two former champs go head-to-head next year on SmackDown to become #1 contenders as the Motor City Machine Guns square off against DIY.
And tonight, Friday Night SmackDown presented by Jimmy John's. They're finally here in their home.
You have to go see my tweet, chat, and you gotta go retweet that bitch. I just tweeted about that promo on Twitter. Go check it out. Go retweet it. Dude, that was insane. Let me get my reaction posted to some of that, man. That was insane. Oh my god. MCMG versus DX, baby. Break it down. Damn, Charlotte was legit embarrassed. She looked like it. She looked literally flustered by the crowd, and then the burn from Tiffy at the end literally seemed to get to her. Yeah, Chicago's killing it, Nathan. Did you see an eventual clash between Jey Uso and John Cena down the line, regardless Cena wins or loses? I definitely think so. I actually do think that we see that down the line. I would be shocked if we didn't get to see that before he retired. Tiffany got that ball rolling, bro. Tiffany cooked her. Tiffany got in her head. Dude, I agree, bro. Check out WrestleVotes. Got you. Charlotte and Tiffany said very little of what was in the rundown for them off script quite a bit. That's what WrestleVotes is claiming, chat. WrestleVotes is a very good wrestling news insider, and that's what they tweeted just now. Charlotte and Tiffany said very little of what was said in the rundown for them off script quite a bit. You love to fucking see it, boys. That's what that story needed, in my opinion. Did I watch wrestling when you were gone? Yes, I did. I did. I was deathly sick. I mean, I felt deathly sick, but I felt like I was dying. I was very sick. Yeah, it was nice to still watch it, though, yeah. Yeah, maybe Harrison's. You might be right. Makes sense since Charlotte did then mention Ludwig. Probably. Yeah, Tiffany cooked the shit out of her. Tiffany cooked the shit out of her. Kyrie Asuka returned during the gauntlet. Oh my god, give it to me now, babe. She seemed extremely pissed, so yeah, probably not planned. Nero, dude, she even seemed flustered before the promo, like before the, because she cooked her a little bit at the beginning, but she didn't get like super hard. But then when Charlotte tried to rebuttal, she was just like fumbling her words, letting the crowd boo, and just like kept changing her tone at each time. Like, okay, so Tiffy, boo. Oh, boo, boo. And then she seemed like annoyed that she was getting booed. Like, she really seems to get annoyed. Like, I feel like she has that Bret Hart mentality. Like, she takes personally what the crowd say to her. I have no idea, Kyle, what I was sick with, bro. Charlotte has gone downhill, in your opinion? I would agree, honestly. I still think she's one of the greatest of all time. I just think she's on that backside of the career. Yeah, that crowd reaction has to rattle. I would, but you know, someone being in the game as long as Charlotte has, baby, you would feel like that she'd be able to handle it. You know, she did. She really looked like it got to her for sure. I agree. TikTok, we're gonna blow up my camera and go into treble cheaper mode and get litty. Cheers. Yeah, I really felt like she was like, and I know some people will probably say she was, you know, playing off the crowd. Well, she may have been. Maybe she was just that good of an actor, you know. But I honestly felt like she really felt pissed. I just really got the vibe, the way she kept fumbling over her words and allowing the crowd to take back over. Yeah, I was surprised. I'm a little surprised by it.
Before WrestleMania, of course, you can get your tickets. They're on sale right now. We're just 15 days away.
I hope she does, man. I've been hoping. I've been very hopeful since the beginning of this feud with her.
Later, you got plenty of time to get down the street to Fontainebleau and get to
so I hope she wins.
Ceremony. You can do 2 events in one night. You can get your tickets now for both events, but SmackDown from Vegas 2 weeks from tonight. Motor City Machine Gun.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a WWE Tag Team Championship #1 contenders match. Introducing first, with a combined weight of 412 pounds, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin.
Let's go, MCMG. Not a good jobber entrance. Yeah, babe, that's what to say. Drewski says, I'm pretty sure she was actually pissed off. That's why she threw that cheap Ludwig line there. Yep, I agree. Yeah. I guarantee she's going to bitch to Hunter in the back. I guarantee. I guarantee it.
Dawkins sitting back with that gold right in the front row to take this in.
Profits have looked unstoppable since returning. They've dropped both the Motor City Machine Guns and this tag team several times since January. You know, these two teams want to get back to the gold ASAP. Well, they get their opportunity right now.
Their opponents with a combined weight of 408 pounds.
Was Jeremy Borash ring announcer for this match? Nope. It's a new guy. I don't know his name. He does sound like Jeremy Borash.
Speaking of the Profits, of course, 3 weeks ago when we last saw them, and that's what
That's a good comparison.
Really scraping the ceiling of the Olympic arena in Barcelona from the heavens on top of Johnny Gargano and took the championships off DIY. That was a sensational battle, but now Gargano and Ciampa in this spot to work their way back. Here we go, good tag action in a division that's been so deep.
Take a sip. I have to get you something to drink. Hold on.
Number one contenders match to face the Street Profits.
A lot about it.
Red hot competitive division. All teams have to
You feel like Pretty Liar's gonna. What's up, Kyle? Good to see you. He did Vegas Golden Knight games and boxing. What's his name though? Sure, someone said it and I missed it. Was some of that a shoot? Jacob, apparently it was, yeah. Apparently it was. Yeah, apparently some of it was not planned and they went off script. Mark Nash, thank you. It sounds like a higher voice Borash. He has a lot of emotion in his voice. Yo, Jonesy with the 22-month resub too. See, just Jonesy, I appreciate that. You guys been going crazy with these subs tonight. I really appreciate and love all you guys, man. Means a lot to me. And guys, if you want to see my reaction to that promo, I'm posting right now only to Instagram. So make sure you go follow my Instagram. That is where I have the Charlotte reaction with Tiffany. It's up in 3 different parts. So go check it out. I believe 2 different parts actually. I think that the favor is that Paul will join Punk and turn on Roman. I don't think he wants him to fully turn on Roman. I just think he wants him to corner him for that WrestleMania match.
And multiple opportunities since, due to the rampant disorder that has been the SmackDown tag ranks. Well, now's the time to get back on track.
Shelley has no problem delivering right hands.
Oh, there you go. Shelley going in.
Johnny Gargano.
Oh, over the top. Shelley got the upper hand here. Paul versus Styles is going to be still the fucking show. I hope it's a good match, Jonesy. I'm really not too hyped on the storyline for it. I kind of bummed that they took AJ out of the IC title picture for it, honestly. Oh, nice spear from Johnny, who tagged in blindly.
Johnny Gargano.
This is
what commercial?
Journey.
That was such a random commercial. Disregard. What? No, yeah, they did a 75-day extension. We're good on TikTok. Pat, you have no idea how good this feels back to be streaming, man. Why does this not have a message? Giant horse? What? Did you catch what Charlotte said? Is that why Kaiser is my DMs? Yeah, I heard what she said. She had to think of something because she got cooked. She got cooked. She got cooked bad. I have no idea what I'm listening to, by the way. I know I've spoken to you daily while you were sick, but it's good seeing you back doing what you love. Yeah, oh my god, I was just in bed the whole time. I felt like shit most of those days. Like, I just felt like in a brain fog. A lot of those days just felt jumbled. I can't believe it was almost 2 weeks. I was expecting at least a week. Oh, hell yeah, this Rey Mysterio shirt. I got it for Christmas last year. Rick G and his wife gave it to me. Sorry, there's chips over here and now I want to eat them. I think if CM Punk wins that, he'll go night 2 and face Cena and Cody. That'd be stupid. I'd hate that so much. You will. I know you will. Tiffany looked like the veteran while Charlotte looked like the rookie. Charlotte... I just spit. Charlotte was visibly flustered. As well as all I know, Charlotte is a petty ass person, so next week she's gonna have to throw out some low-hanging fruit and actually insulting shit because she was in her feelings. Well, I'm assuming what some of Tiffy said was shoot too, because WrestleVotes claims that a lot of it wasn't scripted. I wonder if that 0-3 line was legit. I think the minute Charlotte started mimicking Tiffany, that's when it went off script. I think that's possible. Because it felt really petty for her to be like, me, me, me. That did feel really petty. Sour cream and onion. These are Kroger brand. Is that when Ray came out with the POD at Mania 22? Yep, it is. Mania 22. I like the minute... Oh, I already read that. Silly Josh.
Joe and Wade with you here in Chicago.
Feels like Charlotte's upset the crowds always choose someone else over her. Here felt like a lot of that because of how new Tiffany is, but also how over she is just 1 year on the main roster compared to Charlotte being a hated vet. Might be right.
Who finally got his way over to that tag and got in the fresh Chris Sabin, and the complexion of the match completely changed.
How about Sabin?
Oh,
breaking loose.
Damn, Sabin.
And Gargano.
Well, when your tag team partner has taken the captainship, Shelley has already absorbed. You kind of know the deal. You might have to do this on your own. Although Shelley seemingly back in the mix already.
You saw the champs looking on. 5 holds.
Nice dive.
Street Profits are the prize for these.
0-3 had to be the shoot because of the way Tiffany ran out of the ring, not knowing how Charlotte would react to hearing that. I thought it was the best line of the night too.
Machine Guns, just innovators of that modern cruiserweight style kind of guys.
You are, Jonesy. You nailed it, dude.
Had studied for years before they arrived here.
Oh, nice jump up knee. Nice Enziguri. MCMG going in on Ciampa. Oh. Dude, I need to get me one, C-Killa. Guys, don't forget, I am a WWE Shop affiliate. So if you didn't know, anytime you want to get something off WWE Shop, you can ever come to my chat or go to my link tree and my bios that I usually have. It'll take you to my WWE Shop link, and you can get stuff off WWE Shop, and it'll hook me up as well. You can use my affiliate links. Oh, I need to promote that better. I always forget to promote that. Yeah. Oh, he even pulled down the whole turnbuckle. He pulled down the whole turnbuckle when he fell off.
Crashing down there, the turnbuckle got ripped off.
Well, that's exposed now. That top turnbuckle is completely off.
Uh-oh.
And it's an exposed top turnbuckle.
No! Oh, he stopped it.
Tries to ram his head right into it.
Why didn't he just put it back on?
There's the roll-up.
Almost backfired on him, taking the referee's.
Oh,
what a big knee.
Attention away and trying to use that.
No, you're good. I always forget to talk about it. Ow. Oh!
Knees right to the lower back. Cross the leg for the win.
Kick out from Sabin.
Out there from Chris Sabin after that connection from Project Ciampa. That has won
Excuse me again.
matches with both here and on NXT.
Oh. Oh.
For the win.
Shelley saved it.
To make the save is Alex Shelley.
Not a good match so far.
To a nightmare for DIY.
Outside goes Shelley.
Hits of DIY right now, but it's not been enough thus far to put away the Motor City Machine Gun.
Comes in Ciampa now.
That #1 contender spot.
Uh-oh. Gonna finish it.
Remember, meeting in the middle backfired last time.
No! And they didn't hit each other this time. Sabin reversed.
With the switch.
Nice. Sabin throws Ciampa into Johnny. Shelley back in. Here we go. And that comes that tag team action from these two. Oh my gosh. Sabin now with the upper hand. It's been back and forth in this match, dude. Uh-oh. Johnny, damn, knocks off Shelley off the top. Roll up from Ciampa. Oh, no, but the ref sees the ropes were being used. Izzy Sakurai. What a match. There you go. Oh, into the buckle. Into the exposed metal. NCMG get the win. They use the exposed buckle to get the victory. They are now #1 contenders to the Street Profits Tag Team Championships. That was a really good tag match. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought the ref's... I don't know why. I saw the ref and I thought he was going to be like, nope, 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 you use the buckle or so. I don't know why. So right here, Sabin moved out of the way. Damn. There's the Profits.
Look at that scene. The champs sit in front row, holding up their gold. The #1 contenders are defined. Motor City Machine Guns.
That was a good tag match, man. There's Mello and Miz.
Unlike these guys.
Yes, boy!
Last week, in their home country, had a title shot and lost. Pretty deadly, more like pretty useless.
Imagine getting an opportunity, finally, and fumbling at the 1 yard line. I mean, are you guys a tag team or are you Chicago Bears?
Damn.
Oh, we're a joke, huh? Well,
Seth didn't like that one.
Here's a joke for you. The Marine 3. Yeah, good one. The Marine 4. The Marine 5.
At least the Marine was made 6 times. How's your musical?
Oh, it's funny you mentioned the musical, actually. We just got finished writing a song, and you would love it. It's about a character who hasn't been awesome for at least 10 years, if they ever was. And what did you name the track? I was The Miz.
The Miz. I'm a 9-time tag team champion. How many titles have you won?
Oh, 9 times. How many partners is that, Miz? Yeah. You've had so many partners, and now you're here with a younger, hotter model. You're basically the Leonardo DiCaprio of tag team wrestling.
Oh, that was good.
Wondering why you're so happy being relegated to The Miz. Icing on the cake, Elton.
Damn.
Icing on the cake. They're not even a real tag team.
No.
Pretty Deadly versus Mello Don't Miz.
Understand that we are Mello Don't Miz.
And you two couldn't beat us on our worst day.
Because we are us. Him.
That's so terrible.
Remember, still to come tonight. Who will be the
Jacob and Bran.
#1 contender match for LA Knight's United
That's,
States Championship.
I would assume that's the main event.
Jacob Fatu for a spot at WrestleMania.
Oh, it's him. Yeah, that's so stupid. I hate that. Me too. B-Fab and Naomi. Will Naomi get a new theme? Will Naomi debut a new theme here? Botchamania alert? What was the Botchamania? I missed it. I hope Gargano goes his own way. He deserves the U.S. title RC title. That'd be cool.
With support from Michin by her side weight. Remember recently she was expressing support for Jade Cargill, and by doing that she paid the price for the brutal attack from Naomi.
Yeah, that was last week in London. B-Fab got dropped from behind. She gets a little chance at some vengeance here next on SmackDown.
Slayomi, baby. I hope if she does have anything, it's not ass.
And that is coming up next.
Turn on your TV to watch SmackDown. Content creators don't want to get banned for you guys. You think Jade coming out after the match? I definitely could see her coming out during the match, actually. But I agree, P. Riddler. B-Fab is winning with the help of Jade Cargill. I can see that. If you guys think B-Fab's going to win, she's the underdog in the prediction right now. Bet those channel points in the Twitch chat. She only got 2 people on her in the prediction. If you think Jade's going to help her, get those points in, man, on B-Fab. You're willing to give Mello a chance, but I don't want to see a Mello. I want to see Mello solo. I agree. I'd rather see him solo, but as long as he's on TV, I guess right now, that's fine. I mean, it's WrestleMania season. I feel like it's a hard time to get on TV, so. Definitely a DQ ending. Yeah, I think so too, babe. Did you miss the last man standing match? I went to 7-Eleven. No, you have not. Has not happened yet. Let's call you Jay. This is my back account. My other one got banned. I'll try to remember that, bro. I forget really easily. I'm sorry. What's up, OTW Draco? Get Mello away from the Miz ASAP. I agree. But, I mean, again, he's being used, so that makes me content. Mello should be on a banger singles match, not with the Miz. And he had that great best of 7 with Andrade, so it's like, why aren't they both really doing anything? You missed a lot, OTW Draco. We're almost 2 hours into the show. 100% it was, Brady. 100% it was. I think everyone agrees that they went off script there. That's cashed. Packing a freshie here. What? How did I crack this? What the fuck? I haven't even used this until yesterday. How the fuck did I crack it? Fuck me. I have to get me another one of those. God damn it. I might have another one, but I have to double check. I do. Oh no, that's the fucking bowl version. I think I broke the other one. Unless that's one. No, that's a tip. I have to buy a new one. God damn it. That's not gonna be ready. Let's use the fan. Damn, see what you're saying about Tiffany now, right? Yeah, Tiffany fucking murdered her, bro. Tiffany ended her tonight. I hope Mello wins Money in the Bank. Bro, that'd be sick. Who else will fight tonight? We still have the Naomi BFAT match that's about to happen. We still have the last man standing between Braun and Jacob. And we still will have to find out what's going to happen with CM Punk's favor tonight. But we already had Phoenix beat Nathan Frazier. MCMG just defeated DIY. Tama Tonga lost to LA Knight. And I think that's it so far. I would hope she cleared that, babe. WRKD. I haven't heard that name in a minute. Because that shit was 100% personal. So that'd be crazy if it wasn't cleared between them. The 0-3 line, though, was so good. What's that outside the ring? 0-3? Cooked the shit out of her. Stop eating these chips.
There's one Dead Man show. It's going to be at the Blue Light Theater at the Fountain Blue in Vegas.
All right, let's see if Naomi gets a new theme.
Saturday, April 19th at 10 o'clock p.m. The Phenom's going to have that intimate setting. Never before heard stories he'll share from his Hall of Fame career. And tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. There's BFAT. A couple weeks ago, she didn't hesitate in taking on Charlotte Flair. Tonight, stepping up with a challenge.
Let's see if it's a new theme.
To it, out for revenge against Naomi.
Nope. Same thing. A little surprised. Unless it's the same intro.
Oh! Jade Cargill wasting no time. Beating down Naomi.
Jade not even letting the match happen.
Herself was jumped and smashed onto our announce table by Naomi. Finally gets a little modicum of vengeance there.
They're struggling to hold her back.
Damn. Dude, oh, there she goes. She broke free. I thought she did. I thought she did. Now BFAB taking advantage.
The bell to start the match, and she says, all right, I'll take advantage. Let's go right away.
Well, you can make way too many enemies in this game, and of late, Naomi, I would suggest, has certainly done that.
So Jade Cargill, who was out of action for months after it was revealed it was Naomi who attacked her And all the drama in recent weeks. How about the big kick from BFAB? BFAB is on fire early on here.
Jade beating down Naomi. She wants that revenge. Do we get that match at WrestleMania, or do you think it happens before WrestleMania, chat? I don't think it'll be on Mania. I think it should be. I just don't think they're going to do it. I think it should 100% be on WrestleMania.
Is it paying off?
With her athleticism and her frame, she has such upside, but then
Nope, it gives me that Owen Hart vibes. Enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
In going up against Naomi, and you see the
I love her gear.
Well, BFAB told me before she arrived here in WWE.
Damn, BFAB kicking her ass. Do you think it makes Mania? Pre-show of WrestleMania? When's the last time we've had a pre-show Mania match? WrestleMania. We didn't have one last year. 2 years I went.
But everyone she's had of late, she has impressed.
Was it 38? Was WrestleMania 38 the last time we had a pre-show match? I think it is.
Now BFAB really held her own, and she's doing the same here, more than the same perhaps, against Naomi.
Oh, she's in a very.
I don't even remember if we had one on 38, honestly.
With her legs strung up over that top rope, and now Naomi
damn.
is gonna hang her.
I'm doing good, Justin. How are you?
Straight down.
Oh, what the fuck? Just stomped her. That was crazy. Like while she was in the trio. Whoa. WrestleMania has never had a one-on-one women's singles match. That was not for a title. 41 years of Mania is finally time that it should happen. It's long overdue. I agree. I think that Naomi versus Jade would be great one-on-one on title match. But oh wow, that was it. But I just don't think it makes the card. So Naomi with the win, even though she got attacked by Jade. I'm assuming we still see Jade here. Oh, that was clean. Kneeling lung blower. That was sick. Uh-oh. Hear what she has to say. Oh, now she's calling Jade out.
She calls out Jade Cargill. Oh, she found out where she's at. What a big boot by Jade.
Don't fuck with Jade, baby.
And now security.
Damn, stopping her from hitting Jaded. Called out Jade and then runs away.
Security, would you look at Jade Cargill? She's doing damage to anybody in sight. Absolutely enraged.
They put their bodies on the line, protecting Naomi, but I think...
Okay, all right, ladies.
Nick Aldis.
I have had just about enough of this, and I can see that there is really only one solution.
Mania? Please?
And that solution is this. Naomi will go one-on-one with Jade Cargill at WrestleMania.
Yes! First ever women's single match not for a title at WrestleMania! First time ever a women will face one-on-one and no title is involved. History, and it's 2 women of color, baby. And that's even better.
We'll see them in Vegas.
This will be fun.
Let's go.
Drew McIntyre, the victim. No holes in your logic, right? WrestleMania 40. You had your moment. But your weird obsession took you to CM Punk. And he ended up clowning your ass. I did my job.
Dude, I'm so happy. I can't believe it.
World champion at WrestleMania.
I know the security always gets their ass beat, right?
Clash at the Castle. Should have been a
No, I'm not gonna be at Mania this year. I wish I was.
It followed you. I did my job and remained world heavyweight champion. You screwed yourself.
Oops.
But I'm the villain, right? Money in the bank. You should have been focused on the moment. You tried to cash in, but your baggage, once again, followed you. I remain champion. You screwed yourself, but I'm the villain. Right?
Yes.
Rumble, Chamber, I eliminated you from both. Plain and simple. Then you attacked me like a coward, and you cost me my shot at main eventing WrestleMania. You know what you are, Drew? You're a hypocrite. You make excuses, you bitch and complain, and you point your finger at everybody else other than yourself. I know what you are, Drew. You're a junkie.
Oh.
You get off on this high from telling stupid ass
Team
jokes
Taker vibe.
every week for a cheap ass.
Do you think that should open night one?
Victim every damn week. You don't have to paint me as the villain of your story anymore. I am your villain. The time to pray is now, Drew. No looking for me in the shadows. Look for me in the middle of the ring next week. Face to face.
All right.
Eye to eye.
Face to face for those two men. He said only one eye. Does that mean he's only going to have a one eye next week?
My victim at WrestleMania.
Uh-oh. Rumors been swirling all day that Kevin Owens is injured.
Kevin Owens. They have been countless in recent months. What will Kevin Owens have to say now? That is next.
So there's been rumors since last night that Kevin Owens is going to be injured and out of Mania. And there was some people earlier saying that Kevin Owens would address that today. I'm sorry, I can't stop eating these chips. Is this a cover? Those were sour cream and onion. Oh man, I don't think we. Yeah, I think there's more than that, but I haven't been keeping count. I got chips all over my teeth though. SmackDown is not over. It's a 3-hour show. We still have a little over an hour left. Kevin Owens is rumored to be injured, and it's going to be apparently bad enough to where he's going to have to miss Mania. I think we've had way more than that. I haven't been keeping track. I just give up on that tonight. I have no plans to watch the Minecraft movie in theaters. Maybe I'll check it out once it releases everywhere, but I am not going to pay money for that movie. Chat, Alex orders a BLT at Subway, and he takes off the tomato like a weirdo. Carly, I'm good. How are you doing? Like, it's fine if you don't like tomato, but just get a custom sandwich. Why order that one and just say BLT without the T? I had some chicken tendies and some tater tots before stream. They were good. And then those chips. Yeah, I covered P. Riddler. This thing, though, looks like hookah, so it's easy to get away with this one. Thank you for letting me know, though. I didn't notice. Good, Carly. I'm glad you're doing good. Appreciate you hopping in the live. Or BT, or a BT, bacon lettuce. Wait, what? You had pizza from Domino's for dinner? Ooh. What do you see qualifying? Who do you see qualifying for the Women's North American title at Stand and Deliver?
We walked through that curtain.
I'm not sure.
Energy changed.
There's 4 more spots. We got Zarya and Kalani. Not sure, man. There's so many women that could be involved in that.
Was one of the great factions because you had the guy who'd been there.
I think they're just doing this because Triple H is going in the Hall of Fame. I don't think this is for Evolution.
The process of being there and doing it all in Triple H and 2 younger promising talents.
Randy Orton, the man has every gift that a man can be given.
Triple H wanted me to be one of the guys, and it was like, oh my God, this is great.
Dave Bautista,
unbridled destruction.
Randy and I are very giddy about the idea of us being paired with him.
You wonder if they induct any other matches this year? I don't think they will.
He's definitely someone you want to have on your side.
They had it all going for them. Money, nice cars, success.
You don't have what it takes, then Evolution will leave you behind.
Batista looks different now. Yeah, he's lost a lot of his muscle. He's still in really good shape. Like, he's lean. But yeah, he's 100%. He looks so different. He has, like, I think he has gray hair now too, right?
Tonight, and nobody is more deserving as Triple H goes into the WWE Hall of Fame. And folks, listen, if you're going to SmackDown that night, that ends at 8 p.m. local in Vegas. You got a 2-hour gap to get down the street to Fountain Blue and get to the Hall of Fame ceremony. So you can take in 2 events in one night, and you can get your tickets now. You see Ticketmaster listed there, the Hall of Fame 2 weeks from tonight. Let's go to Nick Aldis, the general manager in the ring.
What happened to Batista? He was retired. His last match was WrestleMania 35.
This is a part of my job that, frankly, is
Fuck.
not very fun.
No, he's gonna be pulled from Mania. This sucks.
In this industry, there's a fine line between coming back next week like everything's fine and finding out that potentially you may never set foot in this ring again.
Wait, what?
It's a cliche, but there's a reason.
Don't scare me,
that we say
Nick.
Don't try this at home. I don't want to say much more because I'd rather you hear it from the man himself. But ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Kevin Owens.
Well, after that ominous warning from GM Nick Aldis, KO looking bitter and dejected, but that has been his demeanor of late.
I don't like this, bro.
Read on KO at the best of times.
I've been doing this for 25 years, and I think I can say confidently
I'm scared about this too, the way Nick talked about
for
this.
those 25 years, I really gave everything I had every time I stepped foot in this ring. And in those 25 years, because of this industry, I've gotten to live incredible things and experience things I'll never forget. I've had the chance to take care of my family in a way that I could have only dreamed of. But there's a price to pay for that amazing opportunity, and that's the toll it takes on our bodies. Every single guy and girl back there has paid that price at different times.
I don't like this.
Now it seems like it's my turn.
I don't like this.
Because the reality is, for the last 4 months or so, I've been dealing with a pretty serious neck injury.
His neck. Oh no, it's his neck.
We didn't know what it was. We didn't really know how serious it was. Thankfully, this week, we managed to figure it out, and now I have to go get neck surgery. So
That's terrifying.
that's what I'm gonna do.
That's the worst part of your body you could hurt is your spine.
And the timing couldn't be worse, because let me tell you, not getting to be in the ring with Randy Orton at WrestleMania really sucks. And I'm really thankful for WWE for allowing me to come out here in front of you guys and telling you all that, because the truth is, I don't know when I'll have the privilege to be in front of you guys again.
That is not good. How bad is that? What does he have to get done? Fusion?
The last few years I've learned not to
Sounds like
take
he doesn't know if he's
anything
even
for
going to
granted,
return ever.
And I will never take this for granted.
Neck injuries are no joke, y'all.
For now, I want to say thank you, and I'm sorry, guys.
Don't apologize. Yeah, neck injuries are very. That's the word. That's what made Edge retire for 9 years. That's what made Paige retire. Neck injuries are. That's what eventually helped lead Stone Cold retiring. They are the worst injuries, man. Big E is still not back from his.
This is a man who threatened to pumpkin KO all the way back to Montreal. And I don't know if sympathy is an emotion that...
Dude, I have like nothing to say. It's just so sad. I know, dude, if this is a swerve, please let it be one. Like, if anytime I want them to swerve us is now.
With a pile driver last fall.
He ain't lying. But people think neck injuries are no joke. Or people think neck injuries are a joke and they can come back as quick as like a torn pec. They're just dead serious, man. That's why Big E's not back.
That explosive return to the ring we saw in Toronto at Elimination Chamber.
It's been rumored since last night that this was going to be revealed.
Heated exchanges, and now the news that Kevin Owens just delivered here in Chicago.
Get your ass fixed up, he said. That's what he just said to him. Get your ass fixed up. That's what at least it looked like. I like try to read his lips. Wait. What did that fan say to him? That pissed Kevin off. Kevin turned around in a heartbeat. That was real. Whatever just happened with that fan on KO was real. Whatever just happened with that fan on KO was 100% real.
KO says he doesn't know when he'll be back again.
I have no idea, babe.
Randy, I hate to be the one to tell you this, and there's no easy way to say it, but I'm afraid that means that you no longer have a match for WrestleMania.
That's one way to do it, I guess.
RKOing the SmackDown.
Watch Nick Aldis with Randy Orton at Mania now. There you go. Aldis versus Orton. Book it. Yeah, let's get Aldis his Mania moment, huh?
Reacting to the news.
All the signs keep. That would be terrible if he got added to Cody and Cena. That'd be some Vince Russo level type booking. That'd be some WCW. We'd be in the trenches if that's what that booking leads to. Someone call Ted Turner. We got the Vince Russo guy back booking.
With Kevin Owens revealing the news tonight.
Randy Orton kept his word from when he came back. RKO was the next time when he'd get fined for it. Oh, yeah, when he gave him the extra money for that. I forgot about that. All right, I'm going to go use the restroom real quick, chat. Let me also, actually, before I do that, let me get this reaction uploading for the RKO part. All right, I'll be right back. I got to go potty. I'm back. Who's being a douche in the chat? Oh no, you're gone. Bye-bye. You're not welcomed here anymore, K. Watson. This man just made fun of someone who has a career-ending injury. You're not allowed in our community ever again, K. Watson. I don't care. Unfollow me everywhere, please, and thank you. Sarah literally texted me someone was making fun of Chaos. Like, she already timed him out, but nah, fuck that. On a dead serious injury like that, fuck you and get out of my community and never come back ever again. Fuck that. You're still struggling to believe what just happened. Was KO's neck injury reported earlier this week? Last night it was reported. It broke last night. Yeah, like, don't ever make fun of someone that's literally dealing with a career-threatening injury and something as serious as a neck injury. Never, ever make fun of anyone like that. These people put their lives on the line to entertain us. Just because you're not a fan of them to make fun of that, fuck you and get out of our community and stop watching pro wrestling.
Chicago is just awesome for WWE. 21st time that SmackDown has been here. 3 WrestleManias. And this tonight is the highest grossing non-PLE event ever in the All-State Arena.
This Hungry for Mania moment is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WrestleMania. WrestleMania, it's living up to everything I expected it to be. The Incredible Hulk, Hogan with Bad Man himself, Mr. T.
Golden Era of Wrestling. Yep, the Golden Era. That's what they called this time. Some WrestleMania history from WrestleMania #1. Yeah, prayers to KO, man. It's so sad. And you could tell the emotion was real. I hated that he apologized to us. I hate that. I hate that he apologized to us. This announcer's badass. Mark Nash. He's so good. He's very good. I like this guy a lot. Yeah, Kesman. Neck injuries, though, are a lot more serious than quad tears or muscle tears, bro. They could be to the point to where they're like debilitating. That's why it led to Edge and a lot of others. It's neck injuries. I feel like people underestimate how serious neck injuries are. So like when people reveal they have neck injuries or suffer neck injuries in wrestling, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, they'll be back in a year. Nah, it could be, depending on whatever's really wrong, it could be even life-threatening, man. Like Tyson Kidd, the doctor was like, you're lucky to be alive when he got that neck injury against Samoa Joe. The doctor was like, it's because of how muscular your build is what saved your fucking life. Like Tyson Kidd could have died from his injury. He was like a very low statistic, like lucky motherfucker on his neck injury. Like that's how serious they could be. So like when people compare it to like a quad tear or something, like nah, there's more worse than that. They're worse than that. I hope Jacob wins this. If he doesn't win this, dude, I'm not looking forward to Braun. Or like, and with it being last man standing, it's a no DQ match. So like, this can't end with like Solo and them costing. The only way they could cost him is if they like somehow hit him instead, obviously. But like, I mean, like they can't like, you know what I mean, cause a DQ or some shit. So I'm hoping that leads to a definitive ending here. Tyson Kidd should have died with his injury. It's a miracle. Yeah, there's like a 4% chance.
His prey, and that being the end of it, it's simply not that easy when you are dealing with a monster like Strowman, and that has highly agitated Fatu.
WrestleMania is presented by Snickers. Snickers satisfies. And by WWE 2K25, available now, bringing you...
Do you think Jacob Fatu betrays Solo at WrestleMania if he has a match? I could see that happening, Stephanie. I hope Jacob wins the title. I love LA Knight, but I would love for Jacob to get a run with the title.
Wade, he's 385 pounds of absolute power, and as your pint-drinking, peony, jersey-wearing friend from Indianapolis would say, that makes him one big
Is that what he says? I never knew what he said. I knew he was saying something there, but like the Fatu at the end, I never knew what he was exactly saying though. Where are the White Six? Your question, or your guess is as good as mine, bro. I don't know. Don't say that to SmackDown was going to stream on Netflix. Don't they say that? If you're international, so if you live in Canada or anywhere that's not America, you can watch it on Netflix. Only Raw's on Netflix in the US. Hey Josh, you should have a rip counter so fellow listeners can see if they outsmoked you after a show. I'm not a big fan of trying to outsmoke other people, bro. I like to enjoy, and I see what you're saying. Like I think all y'all outsmoke me, bro. I don't even think we need a rip counter. Especially because it's been 2 weeks since I've smoked. I mean, yesterday I started again, but my tolerance is at an all-time low right now. That's why we're just vaping it right now. I'll slowly ease back into the busies here over the weekend.
From the early impact of Strowman is Fatu now with the big super kick and looks to generate some offense as he does. Now, what's interesting, Wade, is that Braun Strowman has never lost a last man standing match, and he's been in with some of the best. Kane, Roman Reigns, he's been in with some of the best. We saw him this fall doing it.
Yeah, if there's ever been someone who has a match they have made.
Thank you, Anzarev. Yeah, man, I was down and out pretty hard there for a bit. I appreciate that, Sweet Wee, though. Yeah, I'm feeling so much better. I was feeling like ass for a long time.
Went for the running power slam, but Fatu was able to counter.
Damn.
And now comes with the elbow.
I mean, both men already have taken major chunks.
Oh, Fatu! Oh my God!
With the jump up moonsault.
What did the fan say? To KO? I have no idea. All that I saw was KO turned around really quickly and went in a fan's face, and then the camera switched.
Moonsault. Remember, you have to incapacitate your opponent to the point where they cannot get up before the referee reaches a count of 10.
Come on, Jacob, end this quick.
Oh. That's 7.
Oh, this might be a world record. Oh.
And Strowman
Got up, barely.
to his feet. Big start.
Apparently the fan called it a work. Oh, really? People buy him told him that? Must have told, tweeted that or something. Fuck that fan. See, that's why the fan... See how mad KO got at that fan if he said that was a work? And see, that's why we banned that person in the chat who said it was a fucking work. Or that it was funny or whatever the fuck it was. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go get something real quick. I'll be right back. Chat. Did I tell you guys I fucking love you guys? KO has a real life neck injury that's gonna keep him out for an undisclosed amount of time, Sakurai. I got me a Dr. Pepper. It's a cherry. I've missed you guys so much. This has been so fun to stream with y'all tonight. And then tomorrow, guys, I'm going to be live for Collision. I'll probably go live. Collision's at 8 p.m. Eastern, but I might go live a few hours early, and we might do some 2K with some homies and stuff. I haven't played any against Alex or anyone yet. And then Sunday, I'm going to be live for Dynasty as well. So Dynasty starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's the AEW's pay-per-view. We got Tony Storm versus Megan Bayne. Excuse me. We also have Big Burp. Excuse me again. Gassy off there, that one drink. Adam Cole versus Daniel Garcia for the TNT title. Will Ospreay, Kevin Knight in the opener of the Owen Hart Cup. Kenny Omega defends his international title against Mike Bailey and Ricochet. Tag titles on the line as Big Bill and Brian Keith try to get him off of the Hurt Syndicate. We're going to have Jericho versus Bandito for the ROH title. Mercedes Moné versus Julia Hart in the opening round of the Owen Hart Cup. Swerve versus John Moxley for the title. Trios titles. Death Riders versus Rated FTR. So good looking card on Sunday, man. Very good, very good. You know about the Death Riders? Yeah, so lots happening in AEW right now, man. They've been on a good run of shows, in my opinion. Ibu said WWE took down the clip with the 0-3 line. I love it.
In Chicago, in front of a sellout crowd, over 16,000 at the All-State Arena.
All right, baby.
Days away from WrestleMania 41.
End this shit, Fatu.
Match to determine who will have a title shot there. Jacob Fatu, Braun Strowman, last man standing to be the #1 contender and face LA Knight for the U.S. Championship.
Do I believe Kevin Owens? Yes, that's real life. Why wouldn't you believe that?
And remember the rules.
That's 100% real life. This man literally just put his heart on his sleeve and people are questioning that? That's crazy. This man was literally about to cry in the middle of the ring talking about never knowing if he's about to return after 25 years of wrestling and people are questioning if it's real. That's crazy to me. That's fucking diabolical.
And tables are welcome. Well, we got up to a count of 9 there. Jacob
Is it disrespectful to honestly think that this could be a work? Yes.
What else have you got?
Yes. To question someone's line of work and getting injured? Yes. Questioning just because pro wrestling is cinematic. Did you see how quick he snapped on that fan who called it a work? And you still want to question whether it's a work? If a wrestler is going to turn around and get pissed off at someone calling his injury fake, I definitely think it should be counted as disrespectful to someone who literally broke kayfabe tonight, completely changed his character in a whim from what the storyline they've been building for months at this point, for months with him and Randy. And to totally break kayfabe, say that he can't face Randy Orton at WrestleMania and people are going to question that. I feel like people are so blinded. But I think that's 1,000% disrespectful. I think the person that got banned in my chat earlier wasn't because they were questioning it. They literally were mocking Kevin Owens for being injured.
Fatu also taking an incredibly heavy landing, but he's up first.
And remember,
that Randy KO match might have stolen the whole show. Such a sucky circumstance. Yep. 100% a sucky circumstance. That's cool, Gio. If there was, if it were to end up being a work, do you think KO would get extreme hate because of it? No, because it's not going to be a work, and it's silly to even suggest that it would be a work. Like literally silly to suggest at all. Like if you are that deep into kayfabe, you don't know what kayfabe is at all. Like if you are that sucked into the show, you don't know the difference between kayfabe and real, then you need to take a break from wrestling. Because that is the obvious tell of breaking kayfabe from Kevin Owens to explain a real life neck injury. I don't understand how people are blind to that. Like to question that is 1,000% disrespectful. I don't, because look at what they did with Mark Henry though. He literally turned around and attacked Randy 5 minutes after, or Cena after he fucking did it. KO did not do that here. You guys are so comparing apples to oranges. KO did not just go, oh, ho, ho, right after like Mark Henry did. And you literally could hear Randy tell him, get your ass fixed up. And that's when KO left the ring. I really don't understand how you guys think that's the same thing. They're not even close to the same thing. That's got to be the fastest Strowman has run in a long time. Was it? I don't think it was. KO felt it, and I can tell it was very real. Everyone should be able to tell that was very real. If you think otherwise, you guys are not as bright as you think you are. And that's putting it lightly. Like, if you literally can't tell the difference between that and real life, you're a lost cause, man. Doesn't, Pablo. It doesn't. You totally are lost in the kayfabe and you need to take a break from wrestling, bud. You need to get a reality check. You never said I don't believe him. I said look at what happened with. I don't blame people for thinking. I do, because this is nothing similar to the Mark Henry situation at all. Mark Henry didn't come out and say he had injuries that were leading him to retire. Never once said that. You hope you want to see. That's what's funny to me. People are. That's why it's apple to oranges. It's so hysterical how blind people are to real life. Do you think they'll ever have Braun get mixed up with the Wyatts again? That's probably like the only other interesting thing left that they could do with him. He's really pretty forgettable. Who's in the crowd now, Brendan? I have no idea who you're talking about. You don't watch WWE Evolve? Nah. It's kind of the same reason I don't watch GCW. It's not that really great. You know, I mean, the wrestlers are up and coming, just like they are in GCW and stuff, but I'd rather watch AAA ball over single A ball on Wednesdays. Give me that straight up pros over the single A, you know what I mean? So Orton made good on his fine. He gave all this $100K check. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. It's awesome. You hope KO gets better soon? It's going to be a long road. Neck injuries, spinal injuries are the most serious injuries an athlete could face. More serious than a muscle tear. You guess Nick can't find Randy? He could find him. Yeah, if you want to find him, yeah, just find him. Just kidding. Why don't people think wrestlers can get injured? They can. Because they're so blinded by the storyline that they don't ever want to believe anything is real. They're so concerned about being worked. That's literally the problem. Fans don't like to be worked, even though they're worked by watching the story every week. And it's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever experienced in my wrestling fandom. To see people not wanting to be worked when they're consistently worked every Monday and Friday. So it's like they don't want to be worked. So they try to say something's work because they don't want to say that they were worked. Who fucking cares? That's the whole point. We're watching to be worked every fucking week. What are you talking about? But fans think it's cool to not be worked and to be in the know. Oh, I knew that was part of the story. I knew. So they try to be in the know. Like they fucking know everything. And they're all, it's work. I know things. I've been watching for 6 years since 2010. Since fucking when I was in my diapers. Who cares? Get worked. That's the whole fucking point we're watching. But people are so up their own ass wanting to be in the know. So annoying. So annoying. He could be out. It depends. Every injury is different. That's the thing. People think there's always set times on injuries. There's no set time on a specific injury because everyone's body is different. Even if you have the exact same type of injury as someone else had, just because they recovered in 8 months doesn't mean that you will. Doesn't matter if it's the CFA blah 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 blah. Cool. Everyone's body heals differently than everyone else's.
Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's been in complete control the last 3 or 4 minutes, attacking Fatu with skill.
Randy Orton now, what do you think? I have no idea what they do with him, and honestly, they could keep him off the card because there's not enough time to build in 2 weeks to get anything interesting for him. You could throw him in random matches, but I think that'd be shitty Vince Russo style booking. Jesus! Come on, Jacob! Losing KO is such a blow. He's one of the best wrestlers, but something so unique is that he has treated fans like they don't forget stuff. He would always tie current things to past events. And yeah, he is. He's awesome, man. Surrounding KO now, there's quite a few big names not getting a match at Mania this year. That's the side effects of having a bloated roster, man. Unfortunate. As great and talented as everyone is, and a lot of people deserve to be on Mania, you just... I feel like this proves what I've said for years, that they shouldn't have such just a participation event. WrestleMania shouldn't be that. It should be where you pay off the best of your storylines and the best of what you've been building the last year, not just like, all right, everyone needs to get on the card because we have a lot of these people. But it's a bummer when people get removed due to unforeseen circumstances. It happened to Bobby at 39. He was supposed to face Bray. And then 3 weeks out, Bray got pulled for his health stuff, which unfortunately led to him passing. And yeah.
I don't know if Fatu even knows where he is. Strowman's limping badly on that left leg. Both men are damaged.
Strowman promised me earlier today that he had a silver bullet for this Samoan.
Braun is bleeding from the arm. Yeah, he better be after a move like that. Sucks for Orton too, but I do really think the best thing is to keep Orton off the card. I mean, you could have him just throw him into like a mid-card match. I mean, I just don't think it would make too much sense. You know? Oh, shit! Oh! Like, I've seen people say, like, have him just join the Cody Cena match. I think that'd be terrible. Just why? Just because he doesn't have a match, you just throw him in there? Well, I don't like that. Not the table. Have him be like a fucking... I don't know. I really can't think of anything he could do. Braun wins. Or Jacob wins. Braun tried to get up, but he didn't get up. He got up after the 10. That was kind of interesting. Braun got up after the 10. He got up a second late. He was on his way up, but he wasn't up. So Jacob versus LA at Mania for the US title is official now. That was a long match.
The impossible was possible tonight. After all this chaos,
It was a long ass match.
destruction, Jacob Fatu
Yeah, I think Jacob wins at Mania.
has beaten Braun Strowman with that move.
All this build for Solo to cost him at Mania. That would be terrible. That would be stupid. I think Jacob wins at Mania.
Jacob Fatu, this cold, violent barbarian, grows further by the week. Jacob Fatu is heading to WrestleMania to challenge the United States champion, LA Knight.
Wade, that was too good. That was just too
Just getting
good.
Mama reaction posted there. You wanted Braun? Well, I'm glad that your one that you wanted lost. Cody Rhodes. Whoa, here comes Cody Rhodes. I've been not keeping track of the commercials tonight, chat, so I don't know how many we're actually at. Wait, what is this?
The official WrestleMania after parties taking place.
Oh, the WrestleMania party. I thought we were going to commercial. The best thing that I could see for Orton would be to open challenge. Ooh, I like that, actually. That's the best thing I've heard so far, Dragon Drew. I like that. I have an idea. They need to keep him off TV. Say to Bo and him create the best story with history. But with Randy? Hopefully Fatu wins. Could literally be a repeat. Yeah, I hope Jacob wins too, man. Because didn't Solo cost him already? Or Orton can face Cena on night one? Why? Just because? I think that's stupid. Why would Cena have to fight twice? That would make no sense to the character he's telling right now when his whole goal is to get 17 at Mania. That would be so dumb. Why would Cena accept that? You would do a Randy open challenge? Yeah, that would... But, like... Because storyline-wise, you have nothing that makes sense in such a short amount of time, in my opinion. You think Solo might cost him on purpose? Oh, God. Don't even put that out there, man. I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear Country right now, either. That was an amazing promo with Cody and John on Monday. Yeah, that was their best promo that they had so far in the story. 1,000 miles. A different song going here. Let's do some Kid Cudi. TikTok chat, we're gonna blow out my camera and go into what I call tribal chiefer mode. What caused Kevin's neck injury? Wrestling. There's no one specific move. As he said in his promo, for months he's been dealing with trying to figure out what's going on with his neck, and he's been competing well trying to figure that out. So that's just what happens in wrestling. It puts pressure on your spine, your back, all that type of stuff, and eventually it can cause stuff like this. Well, my best guess is Bliss wasn't in any of the shows recently because they were in Europe, and she has a 1-year-old kid and a father who has his own career. So she probably felt it was best to stay home with her young chitlin. And the Wyatts haven't been on TV because Bo was dealing with injuries. Because there is a whole wild history with Bray and Randy. Randy did burn down the Wyatt cabin. You could bring all that up, I guess. But we've already revisited that like 3 times with Bray and Randy. No need to do it again. Create new stories. Why do we have to revisit old ones? Can't we create new ones? Create new storylines, new legacies. I hate that we just rehash shit. A lot of people always do that. It's like, let's just rehash old shit. Why? Let's create new shit. Yeah, that was a great match. Yeah, they made it sound like there's no timetable for his return, so I expect him to be out for a long time. I would hope not, but who? Izzy Moreno is at the Performance Center. Oh, Bailey fan. Nice. I saw her at WrestleCon last year. She was she had a booth actually. KO's last match for now hopefully will be him versus Sammy in a stadium in Canada. Damn, that would be his last match. Holy shit. Well, no, it's the Cody one I'm thinking of. But still, that would be crazy if it was him and Sammy.
Of Ray Phoenix, the Motor City Machine Guns becoming #1 contenders to fight for the championship. We saw Naomi with that kneeling one forward coming up the victory against P-Fab. And then moments ago, an all-timer, last man standing, the first time Braun Strowman's ever lost a last man standing, Jacob Fatu is going to fight for the U.S. Championship at WrestleMania. Of course, a WrestleMania that we all look forward to in 15 days, including Cody Rhodes and John Cena.
So they're just recapping.
The last 2 weeks, you have lied.
She's a great wrestler. I don't think I've seen any of her matches. I know she wrestles. Excuse me. I remember like a few years ago, I think she was being trained by that one dude that just got arrested. That Chase and Rice or whatever that Booker T apparently ran a thing with. And I guess he's like a registered sex offender. And I guess he did shit with like a underage chick years ago. Anyways, that dude, that Chase and Rice apparently, I guess, started or like had worked with Izzy and her family. Is she? I've never seen a match of hers. I know I've seen like, I remember she did something with Thunder Rosa last year. I think it was because I remember Rosa was posting Instagram videos like feuding with her. You missed Thea Hale. Is she hurt? I actually don't know what is going on with Thea Hale at all. Do you think that this is the beginning of a heel Randy Orton returning and going after Cody? It could very much be, JG Buck. I mean, that would make sense to do at this point. I feel like that's what they were going to go anyways because Randy told him just a few weeks ago that he's coming for that title after Mania.
Too damn hard to make that a symbol of mastery.
Thea has been using house shows. Oh, has she?
Sociopathic nepo baby who is so into himself he had his wrestling gimmick tattooed for the world to see.
It's not where your tattoo's at, Cody. It's what your tattoo is that exposes you to the world for who you are, a common fan like them. So after WrestleMania,
yeah, this was so good.
The real champion is taking that home forever and exposing you for who you are. An errand boy that got lucky.
Fuck. So good.
Maybe I was chosen. But you know who chose me? They chose me. Can you say the same, John Cena? Or was it one guy in an office who chose you who's not here anymore and we don't talk about it? I'm Cody Rhodes. I'm a wrestler like my father before me. And if anybody is a company creation, it's you, John Cena, and not me. Here's what you created, pal. You created a lot of disenfranchised.
Yeah, dude, this heel turn's been the promos. The first few promos from Cena were kind of like, I felt like a lot left to be desired from him. But this one was great.
John, don't act like you left WWE better than you found it. And while we're at it, which one of us sold out to The Rock?
Exactly.
John, you're still my hero. But you're also a piece of shit.
Yeah, this promo was so good. I like that The Rock was finally mentioned, right?
You had to leave because you
Had to
realized that
leave.
your best you can wipe my ass. I make empires for billionaires. All you've ever done is steal money from their kids.
That was such a good line.
See you at WrestleMania, champ.
In all the time that I have been here and everything I've been through, never once have they chanted at me, "You can't wrestle."
I love that that got to him.
Cena went for a cheap shot.
Dude, that was so good. And I love that he still does the Bullet Club. Pays tribute to them. I love that shit. That's so good. The recap was even good for that. So we still have to hear the favor from CM Punk. That should be coming here any moment.
It'll include Cody Rhodes' return to
Stake money from their kids has... Oh, still money from their kids has stuck with me all week. Cody will be there next Friday. So here's the... We're going to have the gauntlet between Natty and Maxine, Alba and Piper, B-Fab and Meechin, Shayna and Zoe, and I missed the rest. Ray versus Berto's official next week. Ray Phoenix. Face to face, Drew and Damian next Friday. Pretty good looking SmackDown. What was the two left ones? I saw Lyra. Was it Lyra and Bailey? Okay, so Lyra Bailey. What was the far left one? I missed that one. That was the last one I didn't see. So Lyra Bailey, and then what was the left one? So no Roman yet? Still waiting.
Excuse me, Paul. Sorry to bug you again, but can you update us on when exactly Roman Reigns is going to arrive?
That's when Roman Reigns exactly going to arrive. Any minute.
Oh, Kaden and Katana.
Thank you, Paul.
All right, looks like commercial time.
Nobody in
Oh my god. All right, I gotta go use the bathroom now because I drank that soda so fast. So I'll be right back. Tell Chair how much you missed him, chat. Yeah. That was a good potty break. TikTok chat, we're gonna blur out the camera, going to tribal cheaper mode. I'm not mad about John breaking up with us. Ergo chair was better. That's at Rick G's house now. That's his. That shit was broke though. I couldn't like sit back on it because it would just all go back because the thing broke that made it hold still. Yeah, they'll definitely team up Penta and Phoenix, but they're so good that I love that they started them on their own. I don't know, but they should have just did this gauntlet match at Mania for the titles. Yeah, I'm 100% fine with Penta and Phoenix running on their own for a bit. My love. Hey, if Chair thinks Cena's a hero, then he thinks Cena's a hero, man. For those who don't know them, let them be showcased individually, showcase their abilities. And they've been alluding this whole time that they're IRL brothers and that we're a tag team as the Lucha Brothers. They've said it on commentary tonight and when they mentioned Phoenix on Monday. That's true. I didn't even think about that, Alex. Candice and Nia are not in the gauntlet. I did not think about that at all. I'm kind of disappointed that they dropped the Bayley Roxanne feud, which I really enjoyed. Me too. I was talking with that yesterday. I think we were talking about that on stream, me and Alex. Yeah, that is a suck. That was a great storyline. There he is. The Tribal Chief has arrived. Holly waiting for him. The only and original Tribal Chief. Ooh. Roman just walked right past Paul. And Punk said earlier that he would not like what his favor is. And Paul has already accepted the favor. Earlier, Paul said that I accept whatever it is without knowing what it is. So Paul has already agreed to whatever Punk's favor is. Yeah, Draco, they're real life brothers. Dude, Roman's just marching to the ring, not even stopping. You think so, Alex? I don't think that's it. No way. Why would he ask him before the match to help him defeat Roman? I mean, that would be interesting. Don't get me wrong. That would be rather interesting, but Scotty is the original tribal wizard. What the heck? Yeah, he's walking with that purpose. Look at. Barely got to the after the intro. All right, see what he has to say. Excuse me. Chi-town. Look at Paul's so nervous.
Acknowledge me.
I acknowledge you, my tribal chief. That's my guess, Haley. That Punk wants Heyman in his corner. That's my guess. Haley, I can't spell either. Don't worry about it.
Wise man. Yes, my tribal chief. Is he here? Yes, my tribal chief.
Seth's also here, so we know he's going to come out during this. Giggity. Oh, he's very upset.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. Wise man. Yes, my tribal chief. Is he still talking about this favor? Yes, my tribal chief. Oh, Chicago, Chicago. I don't know how you deal with this guy, huh? Wise man. Yes, my tribal chief. Should I share a secret with Chicago?
What's his secret?
Yes, my tribal chief. CM Punk wouldn't be back here if it wasn't for me.
Damn. Gotta be careful.
CM Punk wouldn't be in the main event of WrestleMania if it wasn't for me.
Damn.
And I get it, you're good people. He's from the same city as me. I have to like him. Yeah. You're good people, you mean well, but you're not that smart. CM Punk's been around forever. He has wrestled everyone under the sun. Hall of Famers, legends, champions. But he's never been in that main event of WrestleMania.
Speaking facts.
Not until he was introduced to the tribal chief.
It's not on Peacock. You have to watch SmackDown on USA Network if you live in the United States. Internationally, you watch it on Netflix. You missed the whole show, Zach. It's about to end in about 15 minutes.
That's right. You hear him chant for the tribal chief in your city? I'm right here in the ring. I say we bring CM Punk out here so we can quit wasting our time.
Let's go.
Come on out here and let me hear what this favor is. Come on out here and indulge your tribal chief.
Banana, or Seth will come out, watch. Seth will come out. I told you. Seth Rollins, go on down. Pepsi Man, yeah, he'll come out. We'll get Soda Boy. Soda Boy will make his way out. Yeah, lost. So much went down. But we're 100% about to find out the favor. That's what they started the show with. Punk saying that he'll tell us once Roman's here. I hate that Ibu actually tweeted that. I know you told me that earlier, but I didn't fully understand the whole thing until just now. Hell Trick. That could be Sammy's last match against. KO's last match against fucking Sammy Chamber. Dude, neck injuries are no joke, man. If Seth turns heel, should he bring back his second coming thing? No. Fuck no.
Roman Reigns is the one enraged now. Roman Reigns wants an answer from CM Punk. What he did not want.
Jared, it sucks, dude.
Karaoke on behalf of the fan base.
But just to see Ibu's tweet saying that could be Kevin Owens' last match literally could have been against Sammy in Canada.
Chicago!
You're still heartbroken over Kevin? Me too, man. What happened to Lillian? She never signed back to WWE full time. They're only going to use her for Saturday Night main events now. She's kind of like a legend announcer.
I wouldn't miss this one for the world.
So Lillian will still do announcing for WWE, just not weekly.
What this little favor is here, but the reality, I got a feeling, is gonna knock your socks off. And the thing about reality,
Me too, Andy.
Man, they don't seem to jive very well because.
Oh, those are the Bray shoes. You're right.
Like all of us,
Those are the Bray shoes.
in the real world. But every time
Like the splatter one or whatever. That is. That's dope.
Reality bites you in the ass.
That was the Roman's fastest entrance.
I don't want to do a little history lesson, but example A, heist of the century.
Mm-hmm.
Example B, the main event of WrestleMania last year.
Mm-hmm. What are they chanting? Well, I don't know what they're chanting. Oh, what's the favor? Yeah, you're right, Sikila. I couldn't understand what they were saying for some reason. I was like...
But the reality, Roman, is that you underestimate CM Punk. You think you're above CM Punk. You think you don't have to worry about CM Punk. You think you ignore him, he just goes away. I tried that, it doesn't work. Now he is in the main event of WrestleMania, and that is a reality I have to deal with.
Yeah.
You could have stopped this in War Games. You didn't. You could have let me stop it in the cage at the Garden. You didn't. And now here we are, and we're waiting on this favor. Now I'm in a lot better place.
They just want to see some Punk, man.
We were all celebrating Punk in the main event of Mania.
He looks like he's about to go snowboarding.
I got some perspective, and I realized that reality.
Saraya? Yeah, she'll probably come back to WWE, I think. I don't know when, though.
You suffer and you get left behind, or you adapt.
Britt Baker's not been released from AEW.
Reality.
The reality is, you're untrustworthy. I could say the word loyalty, but you have no clue what that means.
Damn.
CM Punk stands here because I made a promise to the wise man. And I keep my word.
Roman Reigns, they're doing the fucking Europe chant.
I didn't call you out here. I called Punk out here.
So that's now in the US. No, Saraya's already out of her AEW contract. She's already been let go.
You call Punk out here. I'm out here to hear from CM Punk. There's only one thing missing.
Interesting, babe. And now here in the chat.
Let's find out what this favor is, shall we?
Banana, 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 banana. Here we go. Let's see what the favor is. Yo, esports with the freaking resub for 6 months too. Sweet. Excuse me, my voice case. I got a feeling Punk wins in a triple threat. He would be added to Cody, Cena, WrestleMania. That's stupid. That'd be Vince Russo level booking that Hunter Hearst Helmsley will be working on there. See what this favor is.
The favor. What's the favor? This is about friendship. This is about legacy. This is about promises made and promises kept. This is about loyalty. Paul, this goes back to 4400 Shepherdsville Road in Louisville, Kentucky, when on day one I showed up and they told you that I don't belong, and they told you to fire me, and you said no.
This is interesting.
And hell, your wise man is just that. He's wise beyond his years. Paul, you prophesized this on national television on Monday Night Raw. And if everybody else has forgotten about it, that certainly doesn't mean I have. And hell, even before that, if I could throw it back to the day you left this company on Big Show's bus, me and you and Show and RVD standing there talking amongst ourselves. And I mistakenly made it about me. I said, Paul, they're gonna fire me. Paul, without you, I'm nothing. Paul, don't leave. And you said, no, no, no. you'll be fine. And I said, I'm sorry I made this about me. Do you remember this, Paul? I said, what can I do for you? And in that moment, you looked me in the eye and you said, Punk, when you main event WrestleMania, force them to deal with us. Well, they aren't here anymore, so I'm gonna force you, my tribal chief. I'm gonna force you out of your comfort zone. I'm gonna force you to deal with us.
Let's get to it!
Because at WrestleMania, in the main event, in my corner,
I told you. It's been obvious since the cage match.
My best friend, Paul Heyman.
Told you guys. I've called this since the steel cage match. I knew this. It was so obvious that was the favorite was going to be. And Heyman already agreed to it. It was so obvious since the cage match. The way that Roman got pissed to see Paul with Punk in the cage. It was so obvious.
That's the favor?
Even Roman thinks it's underwhelming.
You understand he loves me, right? He needs me.
Paul Heyman is that girl that they're fighting over.
I saved him. Even if I let him, he wouldn't.
He already agreed to it.
Wise man. Yes, my tribal chief. Let this desperate fool down easy, will ya?
Paul, I love you, dude. One of the best actors in wrestling, bro. I swear to God.
Are you crying? You better wipe him up and tell him no. I took you in. I made you relevant. Tell him no. I'm going to give you one more opportunity. Tell him no. No, my tribal chief, I can't do that.
This is awesome. I love this. Oh, Punk's attacking Roman!
Right hand after right hand.
Go to sleep! Bam!
GTS to Roman Reigns.
There's Seth. Are they gonna start fighting?
Bitter rivals face off.
Oh, we're going overtime. I didn't even realize too, huh?
Say no to Punk. The favor is cashed. Punk saying the wise man will be
Pretty obvious that was what the favor is going to be.
come WrestleMania.
And why did my shit just say you must re-authenticate? What the fuck just happened? My shit just totally logged me out by itself. What the fuck? Did I miss anything? It just kicked me out. Or did it just end? I'm reloading it. I had to relog in. It literally, like, right as the thing came up. Yeah, okay, I didn't miss anything. Cool. All right, give me 1 second. Apparently a fucking order is about to be delivered. I need to go let it in, and then I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. We had a grocery order just dropped off real quick. Chad, that was a really good SmackDown tonight. Really good SmackDown tonight. On a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst, I give that a 4.5. What do you guys think? Underwhelming or overwhelming? Like, did you guys think that was an underwhelming favor? I guess my biggest thing to be said is it messes with Roman, I guess. But I wouldn't have wasted a favor like that. I don't know. To me, Punk, I think, justified the favor with the way he explained himself. I think he justified it with how he explained it, the whole history. Unless he helps Punk actually win the match then. Oh, I think that there's going to be a lot of drama involving that. So, yep. So, Punk's favor was to have Paul Heyman in his corner at WrestleMania in the triple threat match. Yeah. 25 bits from Esports. Thank you so much. He says, I enjoy Ray Phoenix WWE debut match and promo. Me too, man. Thank you for the biddies. My mom fucking loved this song. Really? The country song or this one? Paul would turn on him at WrestleMania, CM Punk or Roman. I don't know if he's going to turn on any of them. That's the thing. I think, what if he just walks out? Like, what if, like, Punk is asking him to do something, Roman's asking him to do something, what if he just walks away? Like, there's so many possibilities. There's so many different possibilities that can happen. This was a good SmackDown. Thank you for making me feel a bit better. I hope the weekend will be better. I hope all of you will. Well, if you're available, I'll be live tomorrow playing some 2K before Collision, and then I'm going to live react to Collision tomorrow night. And then Sunday, I'm going to be live for Dynasty. So if you guys didn't know this weekend. So if you guys are not doing much this weekend, I'll be able to keep you guys busy and hang out. She's a big Kenny Chesney fan. Ah, okay. Hell yeah. Kenny Chesney's good. Never seen him, though, like live. It was definitely a shocker. I thought it was... I predicted that to be the favor. For about since the cage match. No Dynasty for me. I know it is so stupid, babe. I'm sorry. Why does he have Roman be betrayed a lot? Because he's not trustable. I feel like what he said to Seth, like when it comes to he's not reliable, all that shit, is literally just him saying shit about himself. Because that's how Roman is. If we remember the Shield, how unreliable him and Ambrose were. Always arguing, always threatening to end the faction, essentially. Breaking up, not getting along, you know what I mean? I feel like, if anything, Seth was always the glue until he couldn't be it anymore. So I think he's kind of projecting. Yo, Wavy, you have a good night. Thank you so much, man. I'm so glad I'm feeling better too, bro. Or much better, Josh. I would have loved to see Triple Threat Paul Heyman on a forklift match. Shut the fuck up. Oh, shit. Sonic Man, you're going to be at Dynasty? Let's fucking go. I'll be live reacting to it, man. I'm so excited. I'll be live for Collision tomorrow here on YouTube and Twitch as well. So it's going to be a good time. Randy Orton wants WrestleMania match. Yeah, apparently Corey Hayes said that he'll be getting one. Like, he's not going to not be wrestling. So he's going to get something. We'll figure out what that is, hopefully, starting Monday, maybe. Do I think Seth is right? I don't think really anyone's right. I think everyone has a good point. I don't think really one's more right than the other. Let's see what you guys rated tonight. SmackDown on that poll on the Twitch side. Poll. There it is. On a scale 1 to 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Damn. 68% give it a 4. 4 people gave it a 5. We had 3 ones. How? That was like the best SmackDown in forever, in my opinion. That was a great SmackDown. Whatever. It's like a Cody Rhodes return. What is? Like they are a surprise opponent for Randy Orton and his returning star? I mean, that would be cool, I guess, for the pop, but Randy shouldn't lose, in my opinion. Like, what? You're going to have Rusev come and beat him at Mania out of nowhere? Or Aleister Black? I don't like that idea of him losing to one of those two guys. That SmackDown was nuts. I loved it. I loved that SmackDown. I thought it was fantastic. Randy versus Nick? I mean, he RKO'd him, so I guess that's a possibility, right? Imagine if Brock Lesnar came back and told them that he was the wise man. That'd be fucking garbage. I wouldn't watch that. I wouldn't watch a man who's being accused of sexual trafficking on my TV, just like I don't like to watch a very open, unapologetic racist in TNA. Alexa Bliss wants a WrestleMania match? Cool. I hope she were to get one. It's only 2 weeks, though, so I don't really think there's time to really build much of any substance to make me interested in a match like that. That's what sucks. It's like we're going to get a lot of matches that aren't announced, but like I feel like a lot of the substance and story for a lot of them aren't going to be there, which sucks. I feel like Seth being in that segment was weird. He failed his only goal of making Punk not a main event, not main event of Mania, just for him to give him the main event. Now he was just there looking at him and did nothing, even though he hates them all the most. Plus, why is he acting fine that he failed his only goal? Well, what is he supposed to do at this point? He failed it. What is he supposed to be Drew and just be stuck on the fact that he failed it and try to somehow right it when there's no way to at this point and he's let go of the past? That's the way I look at it, and Seth's being more realistic. Like, yeah, he already failed it, but now his best bet is to kick his ass at WrestleMania, make sure he loses that WrestleMania main event, right? That's basically what he said. But mainly to Roman tonight. You're praying the KO things work. It's not, man. It's not. It's 100% true. Do you think Rollins and Punk backstage relationship has gotten better? Yes, probably. More than 1,000%. They've worked 2 matches already, singles matches, so I would be shocked if it wasn't. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. I think he's made amends with everyone. But chat, we are going to call it a night. This is it for me. Make sure you guys go follow me everywhere. My Instagram is where I posted all the reactions tonight. I don't think I'm actually going to post them to the TikTok because I've been getting them. SmackDown ones, I've been getting heavily copyrighted every Friday. So that I was streaming before I got sick. So all reactions are on the IG right now. I will be back live tomorrow. I think Collision's at 8. So I'll probably go live around maybe 5:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll go live for a few hours, play some 2K. And then Collision reaction. Yeah, so we'll do a pretty good size stream tomorrow. Yesterday, we were live for like 9 hours watching WrestleMania matches. It was fucking awesome. But follow me everywhere. Join my Discord. Sub to me here on YouTube. Follow me here on Twitch. Make sure notifications are turned on so you know when I'm live. And make sure you guys follow my TikTok, Instagram, all that. Send that link tree that I dropped in the chat. We are going to find someone to raid. But we got to get the right song here. There we go. I appreciate every single one of you welcoming me be back. It was so bad to be gone for 2 weeks, so I'm so happy to be back. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow around 5:30, between 5:30 and 6 p.m. Eastern, we'll say, y'all. So I'll see you guys then. YouTube.